Hello, internet friends, and welcome to Quests and Chaos. We are playing Call of Cthulhu tonight from several undisclosed locations across the continental United States. As you can see, we are uh, we are under a shelter in place, so we are all sheltering in our various places. I am in my lovely office, the only room that Rachel will let anyone else see in our house, and other folks are all around. It looks like Amy's in the studio, but actually, that's how they've painted their house.
It's
That
a
is,
trick of the imagination.
they've committed to the bit. That's their house. Thomas is on the digital zeros and ones. We really appreciate him being here, and we really appreciate all of you being here because now more than ever, community and connecting with people, whether virtually, well, pretty much virtually, but it's more important than ever. And so, getting around a table, whether it's real or not, and sitting with my friends and playing the game I love helps my sanity. And I hope that we can, hello, Astrid. I hope that we can do a little bit to help your sanity as well. That being said, I want to take your sanity away. So, just a few quick announcements. We really apologize, as with everybody. We have been, we're still figuring out how we're going to move forward. So there's going to be some hiccups today. Thanks for coming along with us. We'll get through this. There are also some going to be some changes to our schedule. So for the next week, we're going to do Monday and Tuesday. Tiana is going to step back in this chair where she did an amazing job last week, 3 days in a row, under really tough circumstances. I mean, we found out the day she was going to run that, oh, by the way, we might not be in the studio any longer. So you really, Tiana, fabulous job, really rolling with the punches. I only wish you'd killed more players. Just to say any.
Well, there's still time. They're off to go. They're off to fight the Hogwin or whatever the hell that is.
Hogwin. So Saltmarsh Monday and Tuesday, and then we have at some point coming up, once we've gotten our technology a little more nailed down, the Mitten will be happening, and so that's going to be coming through there. We'll let you know more about that. Our newsletter will have all the information, and then Saturday we'll be back here with Call of Cthulhu. I will continue my Bond villain meets Steve Jobs look thing that I've got going here. I've got the hairline for a Bond villain, sadly. That's the thing. And then I just wanted to shamelessly self-promote for a minute. I posted I wrote an article for Quest and Chaos about online resources for playing board games, sort of a way to connect in this the social distancing world. And I'm gonna try and put together a Quest and Chaos board game night at some point where we'll use the Discord for voice chat and we'll play board games as we go through. Before we start, I just want to check in. How's everybody doing?
Bored.
Doing okay, just hanging.
Trying to do anything right now is like moving through molasses, but you do what you can.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this should be a vacation for me. It is a lot busier because I'm stuck with the little one all day, which is adorable, but I have no free time.
It is, super props to people who are somehow working a full-time job and also being teachers during that time and being full-time caregivers. That is super impressive. I just have to deal with dumb cats. You have to deal with little raging terrors, and it is super impressive. We already have a few bits coming in, and we really appreciate that. We have Birds of Paradise. Their dice, those dice look amazing. I cannot wait until they're here and we can place the orders. Andrea, who runs Birds of Paradise, she gives the players 1,000 inspiration, so that's 2. So that puts you guys at 4 inspiration. I'm going to keep a track here, so you guys can ask me whenever you need to how much inspiration you have. probably a good idea for one of you to keep track of it as well, because
You're just going to be like, none. You're out.
Yeah. We're like, we have 7.
Tiana's got that covered.
Andrea also is apparently giving my wife 500 inspiration, which is going to me for allowing me to do this and to be a room in our home to be seen. And I cannot say enough about the amazing impact Rachel has had on my life. Just, I can't imagine like doing this alone. And so having somebody with me has made this much worse. Let's be honest. It really cuts down on my video game time.
Waiting to see something fly across the room at you.
Yeah.
We also have, boy, this is, I don't know. I'm impressed with the people that do the Twitch stuff and the GMing. It is hard. And we have 1,000 bits, 500 of them conditional from Lucifer Vigzak. One is just 1 inspiration to the players. So now you guys are at 5.
Yay.
But 1 is conditional for somebody to make a hard success on a luck roll. So at some point, if somebody makes a hard success, he's going to make me keep track of this now. This is hard success. As if I don't have enough problems. So as we're playing along, and thank you all so much for the bits. We really appreciate them. The players genuinely need them. But Thomas is going to be watching the stream, and if I am too enthralled by somebody's accent or doing something silly on camera, he's going to let me know and let us know if we miss some of them, probably by like poking Amy, which that's
For instance, Tamago Tora, 500 bits, because Cairo's going to be fine.
All right, so the players are up to 6 inspiration now. 500 from Tamago Tora. We really appreciate it. So yeah, last time we were all together, we had all sorts of fun with we finally got our fire started by Emma's. Emma Prime returned and started there was an epic Emma slap fight that ended with the sword of Nitocris, the sword of Emma becoming the sword of Nitocris, and soaking up the essence of Emma Prime, who had apparently been turned into Nitocris. We also found out from our friend that certainly would never lead you astray, the headdress of eyes, that Joan might have been mildly stealing people's souls.
I don't believe it.
No,
I don't believe it.
No, that's not what it is.
That precious little left.
Horrible. It's just
It's just free energy that I'm just, putting in the batteries. That's all. It's just.
Oh no, there's a fee, and then you have not been.
No,
Nope.
come on, man. It's everywhere. I can tell. It's just soaking up in the battery.
So is it like giving blood where I can actually charge to have my soul drained?
You get a donut at the end.
And orange juice.
Yeah,
no
something
donut.
to keep you from passing out. One of those animal cookies with the weird pellets on them.
I love those.
It is. Hey, funny story. We were unaware that we were not going to be able to go back to the studio, so the map of Cairo, the calendar, a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, I have the calendar.
Oh,
good.
Look at this. Emma on the spot. I think it's March 16th.
14th. Say it's 14th.
Yeah.
So
We need more time.
So hang on a second. I'm just gonna. Yeah, it is the 14th, and it says Bartow 7 Weston. Don't ask me what that means. That's my interpretation.
7?
That's my interpretation of Tom's handwriting.
Bartow 7. So somebody at the Weston Hotel. That's the meeting room.
Apparently, we took the BART to the 7th Western. I don't know. What do you think that says?
Boat.
Oh, boat. Sorry, we took a boat to the west.
Boat to Al-Wasti.
Boat to the 7-Eleven. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what I wrote down.
Yeah. So you took the boat to Al-Wasti, and we closed on coming back from the boat with half of the capstone, and you're figuring out where, what your next move is. You have a couple of, you haven't really done a lot of research on this capstone, so that's a level. You probably can't go back to the Egyptian Museum.
Oh, we can go back.
Noticed.
No.
So you could do some research on the capstone. You also have what's his name, who told you where it was, Bessart, Warren Bessart. He now that you know a little more, you might try talking to him again. He's a cheery fellow. There's the guy from the Cairo Bulletin, from the newspaper, whose name I'm blanking on, but I have it right here.
I don't remember him. I think
Me
someone
neither.
else went to talk to him.
In my notebooks at the office.
You asked him for something, and if I were a good GM, I'd remember what it was. Cairo Bulletin, his name is Nigel Yousef.
Oh yeah, the thoroughly anglicized guy who's
Yes.
a fan of Alexandria's. That's
Yes.
right. That's why I tried to
He's
black
a
him
big fan
out.
of yours. You asked him for some information, and I don't remember what it was.
Me neither. I forgot
I
my
don't-
notebook.
I think
Oh,
I
it
think
was
they just
Bessart. It was
chatted. I
about-
think
No, sorry, it was about Van Hoevelen. That's what it was.
No, it was about Bessart because we'd already met Van Hoevelen and stood by as he was brutally murdered at that point.
There we go.
Is that how we found out that he likes to hang out in opium dens or whatever? Or no,
Yeah.
is that somebody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it is the morning of the 15th now.
And we're still
And-
in El-Wasif or whatever?
No, you've come back from El Wasti.
Okay.
You have you took the boat back, and that's sort of where you contemplated your next steps. You went back to the backup hotel. You don't have a third backup hotel. Maybe
Yeah,
that
we
would
need to
be
get
more
one.
intimate.
Immediately. Or we need to just get out of town.
That's also a good option.
That's always a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, so the other thing is the headdress made it seem like something was going to happen with
days.
Emma in 2 days.
No, Emma Nitocris Emma, not this
Yes.
Emma.
Yes.
I
mean,
don't
anything
remember
could
that.
happen.
I don't remember any of that conversation.
Anything can happen at any time with this Emma.
Probably just drinking though.
Yeah, I mean, that's a
Lots
safe
of
bet.
drinking.
A safe bet. So, what's up?
I vote for, and this is my plan. You can shoot it down if you hate it, but I think that we need to get this.
I vote for it.
Just calm down. So give me all the money. We go back to New York, get drunk. No, actually, that's not my plan. I think we need to get the second half of the capstone
Yeah.
and take the sword and cap it in someplace with
Yes.
what's his name or without what's his name. The Black Pharaoh. I don't know.
Are-
These are farther plans than I can think.
All right, so where do we start in order to figure out where the second half of the capstone is?
Do we need to look at a museum to figure out what it actually looks like, or if there's a finishing on it, or
We know what color it is.
really what color is it?
It's that reddish color.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
No, so it's made out of the red stone. It had a really nice modeling on it, and the carving of the upside down
Yep.
ankh and an eye in the middle.
Does anybody know where that actually is right now?
I think
that
it's at the
office?
We
studio.
don't.
My cousin.
Okay.
It's at the studio.
Okay.
Did we write a profound apology in the book that we swapped?
No.
Huh,
Not at
okay.
all.
There were no apologies.
Eh,
But nobody's checking that book out.
I'm
We'll be
certain
fine.
of
Yeah,
it.
but what happens if what's his name goes and reads it
to
and
read
finds out it's the wrong one, and now he just dimension doors into your bedroom and you're dead?
They'll just think he's gone crazy.
He's crazy.
Trademark.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Hofbrow.
Yeah,
My proposal is we should do some research on the capstone. If we can't find it in Egypt, I have one bad idea. Brady was present with whatever the guy's name was we just talked to, the opium guy. The two of them
Yep.
together were watching the scene. Brady is in Singapore. So if we can't find it here in Egypt, he's the guy we have to ask about, but he's too far away for us to do anything in the next 2 days. So he's kind of our last ditch. If it's not here, he probably knows where it is, but that's a long boat ride.
Where's the place that the little massacre happened, where the one fellow lost half of his body?
Yeah, the
That
dig site.
was
The one that died tragically.
that was the pyramid, the ruined pyramid out at Meidum.
Because it might have been broken apart there, if he was there to try and like cap something off. We haven't gone there yet, right?
We got a raid.
Right.
No, that sounds
Not
like a
been
good.
to the not at all evil pyramid in Meidum.
That sounds like where we might need to go, because that's one of the things I have in my notes about that. Yeah.
And it's that or get on a boat. So
Yeah, we got to exhaust our options here first.
I want to thank Nightheart Gaming, because Nightheart Gaming just raided us.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Nightheart Gaming and 36 of their best friends have just raided us. Welcome, everybody. We are playing Call of Cthulhu, and we are, usually when people raid us, it's like we're doing accounting or something like, so right now, since it is Call of Cthulhu, they're talking about going to the library. But welcome. Hope you stick around and enjoy the wackiness and the fun. And normally we're in studio and it's awesome. Today we're all at home and it's great.
It's okay.
Everything's fine.
So yeah, everything's fine. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
So my vote is going to be for the ruined pyramid where the massacre happened. That's where we should go.
I think we should go back to the Egyptian Library or Museum first, do some research on it.
Split the party.
Before they've checked out the book, right now we've got a window before they know we've done something bad. So let's use it while we can.
Maybe if I go there's going to be a luck roll. So nope.
Split the party. Split the party. Split the party.
One thing that I have just been reminded, because someone rated us, we are giving away a Nord Games luck or critical hit deck.
Neat.
So you're going to hit chaos, hashtag chaos in the chat for a chance to win that Nord Games critical hit deck. You can't, I always forget the rules. You can't have won something within a month.
Yep.
Continental US, Canada, sorry, Quebec. And if we like you, we'll ship it somewhere else. But probably not.
We'll ship it before the
hashtag
pandemic's
chaos
over.
For a chance, must be present. Well, must at least text Thomas to let if you win. And we will announce that at some point whenever Thomas hits a button.
Thomas is
Sorry.
pretty reliable.
I heard a very loud button click back there.
It's a lot harder to do the game show host stuff when I'm not looking at PowerPoint, but I have to watch a stream of stuff. If you chat people would just stop talking.
Stop being so excitable. I say split the party. Some of us go to the Temple of Doom. Some of us play it safe and read a book.
Oh man!
Wait. We can always read the book quickly and then all go to the Temple of Doom together.
No, we need to go to the temple. That's where things are. It's where you find things. Reading is, we're done.
Library use.
Says the professor.
Library use.
Who wants to go to the library?
This guy.
I mean, I'm terrible at the library, but I do think it's necessary to know what we're getting into before we go herring out into the desert
So
again.
So you would accompany. Okay, things reversed. Hold on. If I go this way, I want to see who I'm pointing to.
It's like a Brady Bunch thing.
Yes, I'm pointing to the right person. Okay, good. Okay, so you. All right.
I thought you were
I don't
doing the
know. I don't.
mustache.
We
I don't
all
know.
look
I don't have the
different.
stream
We're all
on.
different. The streams look different from here.
I have no idea what window I'm in on the screen. No idea.
You're next to me.
Although one day we're
So you're
But
that way.
oh yeah, no, I was looking at the Twitch stream. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to? Are you good at luck rolls?
Me?
Meta-ing?
Reasonably?
Yeah, you should accompany him. Make sure he doesn't do anything. I want to say that you wouldn't do.
Yeah, that's our
But you won't be able to do that. So,
No.
can I bring the book with me and try and chip away at it with Lamb's help?
In public.
No. We're going to the massacre pyramid.
Yes. and then we could do that there. That would be awesome. We could look at it there.
No.
Well, on the way there, I mean, I have a feeling that we're going to be preoccupied when we get there, because Ezra is just so nice to us.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Are you planning to take the rifle with you?
course.
Because
Yes.
that's an interesting situation to be in.
The rifle, one of your like 5 possessions at this point.
Well, besides all of the daggers that I always have on my person.
Yeah, I'm going to have a rifle with me and read the Necronomicon.
Oh,
What could go
Now
wrong?
we're playing Call of Cthulhu.
Let's have the whole party go together to any strange, mysterious temples. Please.
Completely
Okay.
agree.
Okay. I agree as long as we all agree to take partial credit for what we saw.
Do we all want to go to
What?
Murder Temple?
It wouldn't
Yes,
be
I
a
wanna go to
Force
Murder
of Chaos
Temple.
stream without the Hefner going a little crazy. And the
Ooh.
Hefner gives 1,000 inspiration to the players. That puts you guys at 8, and 1,000 inspiration to the DM. And then he suggests we all go find toilet paper.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Have.
There's
Where?
no
I am well
toilet paper
stocked.
in
It'd be
California.
I was
There's
going to
a good
say,
success on
none.
my luck roll for that.
I'd need to roll an alt 1 on that one. Thank you, Have. That's really amazing.
The evil moderator comes through once again.
so out of game, I have a 55 on my library. So if you need me to actually look something up, I could actually do that. I never use it, but I
Yeah.
could help.
And
All of a
and
sudden, Emma remembers she's an academic.
With the time crunch, we might want to actually split the party and have some people try to research. Don't do a fist pump for that.
Oh, I was hoping split the party. I go to the temple.
Well, I mean, if I think we should go to the temple because we're pretty sure that there's going to be something there that we could use. But if we spend our time reading, then
That's what we do. We read.
This is what you
there's
do.
Yousef. There's
there's a
Yousef.
time for reading and there's a time for action.
Yeah, time is right now for reading. All
There's
morning.
There's a time for fire, and that's pretty much every afternoon.
You already had the fire. It's reading
There
time.
you
So
go.
we'll pick up some.
Okay.
We'll pick up some cans of
Is
petrol
this just a
for
hidden
the
tribute
Murder
to Kenny
Temple.
Rogers here?
You
You
know
gotta
when
know
to burn
when to
them.
hold them.
So we're burning the temple or the library. Which
Temple,
temple?
not the
It
library.
depends
No,
on who
don't
shows
burn
up at the
well
library.
pyramids.
Yeah, that's why you have to bring all the gasoline.
It also depends on who shows up at the library. We might burn the library too, depending.
Okay, so no Emma.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll
Yeah,
wait outside.
that would be one
Okay.
burnt up library.
If everybody wants to go to the library, I will go. I'm good at it, but I think the time for going is now. But I will.
I am admitting that the library is the smart move, but my vote is for Murder Temple.
I agree, 100%. I agree.
I do not. I really think we know what we're getting into before we go to the murder.
All right. All right. All right.
So
all right.
library
Spend
first?
2 hours.
Yes.
Yeah,
2 hours at the library, and then
That's fine.
library
You know
then
who
murder
else wants to
temple.
go to the library? Is Tamago Tora, who reminds you with 500 inspiration. This is hard. He reminds you with 500 inspiration, so you're up to 9. That libraries are very flammable.
Yeah, they are. 100% agree.
So
Okay.
Thank you,
Emma
All
and
right.
I
All right.
are setting up travel arrangements for Murder Temple.
That's good.
I'm going to go to the library and try not to burn something down and try and
Yeah,
use
I
my
will-
library use.
All right. Let's all go. Let's all go. A couple hours, and then we're
Yeah.
off to the temple.
I'll
I'm going to the library and trying not to burn something down should be every episode name.
Right. I will go with you to make travel arrangements. I'm not very good at looking things up. So if you want someone with you to make travel arrangements, I'll go with you and let our 3 academics do what they do.
Burn shit
You're
down.
going to learn making travel
That's what she
arrangements
does.
involves a great amount of tea and biscuits.
Fantastic.
Oh, come on.
I could
Hey,
use
you
Come
that.
on.
I could
library.
I could use a good
Oh.
cuppa.
That's so tempting. All right,
We'll save
library
some for you.
first.
We'll save
Then
some
lunch.
biscuits for you. Yeah.
Let's do lunch.
All right, so we'll deal. The travel arrangements are easily set up for Maydoom.
And then tea and biscuits.
Maydoom is, let's see here. It is about. So you're not going to Giza.
Nope, even though we
Great
probably should
pyramids.
do that too.
Don't need it.
Meidum is about 60 miles south of Cairo. So you'll take a boat and then take a camel caravan into the desert.
God,
Oh,
more
fun.
camels.
More camels, just for Nick. So we'll go to the library. So you are researching the capstone. Is there anything else you want to check up on here? So everybody who's going to the library, make me a library use roll.
All right, so let's see. That's a 19 on my library use, which is going to be the hard success.
Hard success.
I've got a regular success.
So with a hard success, you will find, so you had previously found some information about the capstone, basically its archaeological significance, and that the color of it invokes the red pyramid at Dashur. And what you find with a hard success is you find a reference in a book to an item that looks very much like this, called the Eye of Light and Darkness. And anybody with Cthulhu mythos can make a roll about the Eye of Light and Darkness.
Come right up.
I was like, didn't you do that last time, though? Didn't we already look up Eye of Light and Darkness?
07
Oh my God.
on the mythos roll. Hell yeah.
No. Hell no.
Yes,
No.
absolutely. I know exactly what that is.
Well.
Let's talk.
Let's produce your sanity.
So with the Eye of Light and Darkness, you know that it is intimately involved in some way in sealing. It was the seal that kept Nyarlathotep in that sealed the Black Pharaoh in that temple. It is, let's see here, Eye of Light and Darkness.
Is that so, Yousef, if you're relaying that information to us, I'm just curious if that's what we have on the capstone bit, if we need to like finish the rest of it.
He believes that's true. Is that what he believes based on his research?
Yeah, this has been sundered somehow, and weirdly, in your insane ramblings, you find references to a Japanese art, the name of which is currently escaping me because I'm making this up, but it is an actual thing the Japanese do where they take broken items and they repair them with gold.
Igurumi or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
And so, Tamago Tora says kintsugi. There we go.
Thank you.
And so it is it is the practice of repairing something and making it different and better is a loaded term, but sort of giving it inherent value that it didn't have before, honoring the past of the object and empowering the future of the object. And some of you have weird flashbacks to your time in Peru with that very idea.
Oh, yeah.
And so, Yousef, you feel strongly that you need both of these pieces and you need them then completed or resealed with gold.
Okay, he'll explain that to the other two that are with me.
Nope, and I completely agree because that's what Alexandra and I did at the pyramid. Was we essentially resealed the pyramid with. Then again, I kind of can't remember exactly what it was, but we resealed the pyramid with the staff,
a golden rod,
something.
It was.
Oh, do you remember how to do that again? Can we use that same practice again when we find these two pieces of the capstone?
When we did it with the pyramid, I think it was more like a puzzle piece that you were fitting in than sealing it like the Japanese art, because but again, I kind of feel like we should get the two pieces and see if we can put them together and see how they fit and see what's there. And that means Temple of Doom.
Maybe
Are
we'll
we
find
pulling
gold
somebody's
there, too.
heart out? Are we molding it?
Maybe.
No, we might find some gold there at the temple too, right? So we need to have that.
You never know. You never
But
know.
we're in Egypt. It should be easy to get gold.
That how that works?
Yeah, haven't you ever been to the Middle East? It's not that hard to get bricks of gold out of a vending machine.
Really cheap on the street.
I'll say, out of what? What are you talking
I'm
about?
sorry, really cheap at the market.
Ah.
Now, illicit weapons, yes. Gold,
Super simple.
Do we learn anything in our reading about where the other half might possibly be, or any leads to who has seen it?
no. Every
Or-
reference you have is that the Eye of Light and Darkness is the capstone to the Red Pyramid. And I'll just remind you guys that what happened with the seal being broken is fairly contemporary. It was only, what, 6 or 7 years ago? So that capstone had been on that pyramid for, time, all of time.
So
Since
I'm
the Red Pyramid
wondering.
was one of the.
I'm wondering if the rest of that capstone is either still at the pyramid, or you're right, and the gentleman who released the capstone still has it someplace. I mean, those would be the two options: is that somebody took it, and it's now in the antiquities market potentially, or it's still a Temple of Doom.
Ooh, maybe Joan can ask about the antiquities market.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I was just going to say that maybe I can get some of my contacts to see if they've heard about anything like this. It's interesting.
Sure,
And take
yeah.
a sketch of the eye.
I'm dealing with some serious betrayal here, and I'm a little
What?
hurt. J.
Uh-oh.
Matthews 85 gives the players 500 bits
What?
in the
what-
hope
Thank
they
you.
pull someone's heart out. I feel a little like us GMs have to stick together here. And Amy's holding it up, but J. Matthews actually sent us the awesome Cthulhu. It's the I don't remember what they call it, but it's 4 decks. We gave away one
It's
of the
the
decks.
keepers. It says the keeper deck on the back of
Yes.
this.
Ooh.
It's a great thing, but we're going to be since I already own them and nobody else wants to run Call of Cthulhu, we're going to be sending them on to our awesome players. And it's true. I'm being reminded that Andrea did indeed give me bits, and so I think I have to change my favorite Twitch users
Uh-oh.
ranking now.
Uh-oh.
Andrea is my favorite Twitch user, and
Hold
then
on.
then Squirrel on the Run, and well, wait, no, Baroness is always my favorite. What am I doing? Baroness is always number 1, then Andrea, then Rachel.
There you go.
It's girl power this week. I
Yeah.
like it. The Baroness is always number 1, forever and ever.
Hold on. Where is
Are you
this?
starting a ranking?
Yeah, I am. Hold on.
Yeah.
Where can I put this? Thomas, can you put this right here? Can you put this on the background?
We're gonna keep track of who's.
Just make a leaderboard.
We need
Yeah,
a leaderboard.
pretty much. That's what we're doing right now.
Amy's just. They all say Emma behind her.
Yeah, they do.
Just
No.
Emma. Just Emma.
If we could get that cool, like Tossi's got that cool green screen thing behind him when he streams. Maybe we could do that with. But then I fear what Thomas would put behind me. Joan, you can certainly, through illicit contacts, you can start asking around about the capstone. Now, from your time doing this that there are sort of 2 ways you can do this. You can sort of walk around and talk to some shady people with like an etching of what you have of the capstone, and people will be like, I don't know. Or you could walk around with the actual capstone, which has a far greater chance of people recognizing it, but it also has a far greater chance of people trying to steal it.
I would have to have a bodyguard, and they are okay with that because, and I would just say, I vouch for this.
It's
Yeah.
professional
Yeah.
courtesy to, somebody with a gun is somewhere whenever you're doing these deals.
Yeah.
I'll get on the roof.
Someone with a knife would be good.
No,
yeah.
not on the roof, not on the roof. No. You got to be nearby. Because
No, I promise. There's a guy. I promise.
there's a guy. There's a
What?
guy. Yeah.
He's taking a term to aim. Don't mind
Yeah.
him. I joke only because that has saved our asses on at least 5 separate occasions.
True, that turned to aim. So
Bad memories.
So yeah, you can right now. It's you, Emma, and
Yousef.
Yousef. So that is your choice for muscle, Emma or Yousef, or
I've
Astrid.
got the. Yeah, I was gonna say we could get the princess to come in.
Yeah. No, Emma, you be my bag person.
Yeah, especially if we stop and I can get a couple shots because my drunk sword fighting skill is much higher than anything else.
Sword fighting.
Because I am drunk and
I also
messed up.
need to replace my crowbar when we go down to the market.
Right,
Yeah.
the crowbar, which was lost in the fire.
Yes.
And we should get some gold too, just in case we have to do some resealing of whatever.
We'll look, but
We should get some gold.
That's the next thing. We should get some gold.
Yousef wants to come, and he'll kind of say, I can help. I can help.
Well, you're still reading and doing the thing, right?
I can help. No, really. I'll only talk if you need my help. Otherwise, I'll try to be really quiet.
Super quick. After
I
making
speak
the
the
travel
language.
arrangement, I would want to grab a compass and a map.
Sure.
Just because last time went so well going out in the desert with camels that.
Well, oh wait. So now getting a map of the desert is a whole different thing. You can get like a basic map that you feel like with a compass you can find your way.
Yeah.
But it's not going to have like the dunes and the
No. This is just if
topographical
we get lost, I can be like, well, there should be something this way, and if we hit the water, we can go up, and eventually we won't die.
100%.
And speaking of water, I also want to grab us canteens.
Very good idea. Very good idea.
And snacks.
No, you're in charge of the snacks because you're the one who eats the most.
That's what you can do when we go down to the bazaar and start talking to people.
Oh.
You can get us provisions. That's how you can help.
Yep.
Okay, but I'm not really good at the shopping thing.
Well, you have the vocality. You have some cash. You can do it.
Yeah. It's reverse eating.
You can't do it.
Think about the things you want and how little you want to pay for them.
Yeah, usually they don't take me seriously when I tell them I won't pay that amount, and they just
make them take you seriously. You can do it, dude.
You've killed a man almost.
I don't. No, he killed me almost.
You've confronted people and things, so you should be able to confront
You've confronted death. These gentlemen should not be scary.
Right.
That's how it works.
No, and we need to have it. We need to have somebody get it because we need to have provisions anywhere we go.
He'll reluctantly get the provisions, but he's bummed he can't go with you on the.
We understand. We'll make it up to you. We'll tell you what's going on. We'll tell you.
All right. So, Joan and Emma, you are going into, seedy bar number 7 that you know well, and you are headed up to a guy who an Englishman named Bernard Worthington, who is he is a known mover. I used Bernard again. Well, he's a known mover of illicit goods to England and to private dealers and that sort of thing. And you figure he would have as good a chance as anybody of knowing. And he's sitting in a booth, and he, well, Professor Lamb.
No,
I heard that you'd gotten out of the game.
Oh, sometimes you have to take a little break just so the reputation gets a little bit easier to deal with.
Oh, I see. And
yes.
And who is your friend?
This is Emma. She is my bodyguard.
And is there somebody behind the bar that I can wave to get a round of drinks?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You are not brandishing the sort of knife.
Nope, it's still wrapped up and in my belt.
Okay. So when you say that she is your bodyguard, he will massively fail a spot hidden roll, and he will sort of go, "Oh, how quaint." Well, tell me, Professor, what can I do for you? Do you need some objet d'art?
Yes. we've been looking for, and I have this wrapped thing that I kind of open up a little bit and show him a little bit of it, not the whole thing, but show him part of it, and saying, we found a half of this, and I'm trying to find the other half. Just from the little bit you see, does that ring a bell at all?
That's a very interesting piece.
Mm.
Do you mind if I see a little more of that?
How many people are in this bar?
7.
Yeah, okay.
It's like noon on a,
Gotcha. Okay, so I push it over to him on the table.
He will unfold it and he'll look at it and he will make an appraise roll. Well, I mean, do you know what this is?
Yes, I've done the research and I'm very, very interested. And I have a purchaser who would like to acquire this whole thing. The half of it is cool and interesting, but the whole thing, that's where the money is.
I can get you the second half for 10,000 pounds.
It's just there. You have it?
I believe you know how this works, Professor.
Oh, I know how it works. I'm asking you, Bernard.
I'm not going to tell you where it is
or
anything else about it. But you give me 10,000 pounds, I will give you the second half.
Can I roll psychology even though I suck at it? I'm still
Sure.
going to roll it. Whoa. Ooh, I'm going to make it 10.
Ooh, is that a hard success?
That's just a straight success because
Okay.
I don't have anything in it,
All right.
but 10
That's
is still a
nice.
thing.
Yeah, check that box.
Check that
Yeah,
box.
seriously.
You feel like he is lying.
Okay.
This guy is not. You feel like he is not sincere.
Okay. So I grab Joan by the shoulder and be like, look, it's too much and it's not worth it. We're going to get as much as we can, regardless of if we have the whole thing or not.
Let's not be hasty, ladies. Where did you find this half? I have been looking for this half of this wonderful piece for a very long time.
Well,
could I buy that from you?
No. You probably don't have enough to buy it from us. That's why I said I have somebody who gave me this part of the stone to be able to find the other half.
What's your price?
The answer is no.
Well, that's a very high price.
It is.
Is it not for sale then?
This is not for sale. No, the other half is what I'm needing. So
All right. I tell you what, 5,000 pounds, and I tell you where the other half is.
Is he a big man?
No.
Uh-oh.
We have intimidate rolls.
I do have intimidate. I
Yes?
also, what would drink be?
What would drink? Are you
Yeah.
trying to drink him under the table?
Yeah, I
That's
am.
a con roll.
Ooh.
Oh, you got this.
I got this. I was gonna say, how about we wager on, I don't know. You know what? Let's have another drink. And so I get another shot, and we do another
Alright.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's happy too, and
Mm-hmm.
you guys
paying.
are paying for the drinks, so
Yep.
he's
Yeah.
very happy.
Yep.
No. I'm telling you, you give me 5,000 pounds, I will tell you where the second half of this is.
I pick up-
5,000 pounds.
It's too much.
You just and you don't have nothing to lose. If you already know where it is, why don't you have it?
I didn't know where your half was. I didn't need to procure it until I knew where the other half was. Now, I can easily procure the other half. But it would take a little effort, and that's why the extra 5,000. But for 5,000 alone, I'll tell you where it is. You go and get it. Then you have the whole piece.
I'm gonna get him another drink.
I'm trying to figure out what I can roll because here it's like, I don't have a lot of intimidate.
Here's an idea, Mr. Worthington. What happens if we pay for you to come along and you don't technically have to tell us where it is? but you have to show us. Drink up, Mr. Worthington. Do we have a deal? Do we have an accord?
For 1,000 pounds, I'll tell you the city it's in.
For 10 pounds, you're going to tell me what city it's in.
I think not.
What does the city gain us? Yeah.
I was going to say, have I not given you all of the alcohol that you can drink for one day?
You've given me 4 shots.
I'll get you another.
I'm a professional alcoholic.
Whoa. You, sir, may have met your match.
Ooh.
We have 500 bits, I think, to me, in a really kind of pitiful attempt to win back my love from J. Matthews. I mean, what?
Nice.
How
Hold on, where's the
how
list?
venal do you think I am? It worked.
Who's off?
J. Matthews, my number 2 Twitch user. The Baroness number 1. Andrea number 3. Sorry, Rachel.
Get out of the house. It's
We might
not
actually,
safe.
we might actually hear her yell from the other room.
Here's
But-
the new leaderboard.
We also, so that takes me to 5 inspiration. We also have another inspiration for the players, taking you to 11, from King Shikimaru,
Ooh,
who says
hello.
specifically that they love Tiana. And they love the
Oh,
game.
Thank you.
Who is Tiana? I'm not
Dagger
familiar.
lady.
Dagger, 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 dagger.
The Dagger. Oh, the Dagger lady. Sure.
Yep, there, lady.
So yeah, at this point, everybody make all 3 of the 2 of you and he will make con rolls.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
You want to inspire this. I got a 91.
That's
Oh,
what
geez, yes.
Inspire.
Yes. Inspire, inspire,
All right,
inspire.
that is one of your inspiration. You
We're
now
down-
have
we're down to
10.
10.
Inspiring Emma to drink.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you just
That
pull
might be an
Emma?
episode.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What is it?
Did you just fumble?
97.
Oh!
I can't even show you what. It's not gonna work. But
She got
it's a
an Emma.
97.
That
She
is
got
an
an
Emma.
Emma.
Oh my gosh.
No.
That was like a
Your bodyguard is out.
I can't
Can you-
even.
Can you, Ezra? Can you somehow work in like blood sacrifice in a heart with this guy? I so was gonna go there myself that I just wanna.
So sure. So after the 5th round of drinks, as Emma is going like 10 pounds, and you'll tell us where it is, and he's like, I think not. Emma goes, well then, I'm gonna tear your heart out, and she reaches across and just passes out,
Head
like
desk.
flat on the table.
Do
And
I say
Worthington's
mola
just
rom right before I go down?
Worthington is very confused.
Shoot.
Get out, Joan. Get out.
Well, looks like my companion needs to go home. We will be in contact. We will be in contact. I
The
really
price.
appreciate.
Is going up every minute.
Every minute.
Every minute. If you
And
give me
I wrap this thing back up and I shove it back into my pouch and say,
If- 1,000 pounds right now, your last chance to get this offer.
no, I'm sorry. We can do this on our own. I thought we could make an accord, but obviously not.
Oh,
so-
you can do it on your own.
Yes. And so I'm going to take Emma, basically throw her arm over me.
Yeah, you are fireman's carrying Emma out.
Yep.
All right, make a. You meet up with Yousef. Yousef, you walk up and you see the professor splashing water vainly on Emma's face.
What happened to her? Did she fall asleep?
I drank.
Hey, she always drinks though. What happened?
She met her match, but
We got a lot of food. I got us a lot of food. I didn't know how much to get.
great. Thank you.
I can't carry all this food though.
It's like a wheeled cart, like one of those like grocery carts full.
This guy says he'll carry it for us. He's only going to charge us a couple of pounds to move it, but he's very helpful. He volunteered, and I really couldn't say no to him.
Yes, yes. I bring.
Oh, you've already paid him a couple.
Oh,
No,
yeah, he's
no, I pay.
he's
You
very
pay.
he's very helpful. I really couldn't say no.
You
So-
pay.
I'm gonna just
Yeah.
lay down in the cart. I'm in
Yes.
the cart. I'm
Yes.
like, just take the man's money. I'm
Bring
taking a
out
nap.
your dead. Oh, no.
We've got a lot of cheese in there, so be careful, please.
All right,
Oh,
good. We have a cart.
jeez.
Thank you. We will pay him, and when we get to our residence.
All right.
So did you find it?
You know what, Joan? Make me an intelligence roll.
Thank you. Yeah, hard.
Yeah, hard success. Everyone in this entire world now knows what hotel you're at because you have a parade of ridiculousness going through like the bazaar of Cairo.
Yeah. Well, that's the way it goes. Because we have to get back. And if we're all back together, then it would be a little bit less intimidating.
All right.
And I'm gonna have old people syndrome where I'm like, look, a scarf. Look, a cup. Look.
Emma's reading the sign on every store, even though she doesn't speak Arabic.
There it
I thought
is.
I thought that was a 5-year-old syndrome.
Okay, either way, it's all the same number. 5, 55, whatever.
55 is old.
No, 55's not old.
So we
I don't
leave
like that
tonight.
Well,
So you get back to the hotel, and you know your arrangements for Maydoom. You basically have a boat waiting to go.
Oh,
The
good.
longer you wait,
should
the
go.
more expensive it is.
no, we should go
Maybe
because
we should go.
yeah, no, I tried to get a contact, and they tried to basically get me to pay them
More-
$1,000.
More
For what?
than all of that, I take
What?
out a napkin with some biscuits in it. Hey,
Ooh.
Yousef, here are your biscuits.
I snatch them.
Oh,
Chocolate?
oh, those are my biscuits.
I'll give you one back. I give him one back, and then I just continue to eat the rest.
Nice.
What are you talking about?
My favorite biscuits. Thanks.
I'm hungry.
What is your
Yes, Emma is now like ravenously like.
Oh.
It's a good thing the cart is not in the room because
What
she has a wheel of cheese. That
Yes,
she
I
brought
do.
out.
And the cheese
She's
is really
6
good with
o'clock
these
drunk.
biscuits.
What's going on?
Yes. No, she met her match. There was a gentleman that we were trying to get some information out of, and they were drinking for each other, and she lost, and
It's the
Yeah,
wrong time
so
of
here we
day
come
for her
back.
to be this drunk. No wonder.
What, at nighttime? Daytime? What?
she's like,
No,
"What time is it?"
It's early afternoon.
He was not a gentleman, and he didn't know what he was talking about. He was just looking for $1,000. I bet you if
was.
we went back to that bar, we'd ask what his bar tab was, and I bet you it's gonna be £1,000.
Did this gentleman know where the item was?
He said he did, but it didn't seem like he really did. It didn't seem like they did. Emma talked to him, and it didn't really make sense. First, he said he had 10,000 pounds to get it to us. Then he said it would take, if we gave him 1,000 pounds, he would tell us where it was.
So the boat's waiting right now. Do we have everything?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's.
Yeah, the guy
let's-
has been like the guy is outside with a stick, just beating urchins off of your food.
All right, let's go.
like sitting out.
Yeah,
take
I was
the
gonna say,
cart
hang on.
and Emma down in the cart to the boat.
Yep.
And cart Emma
Sounds
down.
good.
You guys
We got
are
all the
really.
rest of
As a
our
matter, wait, Emma, make a luck roll
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
because drunk sword fighting is just the thing to get rid of urchins.
Ooh,
Is she supposed to?
67, so that's not even close. My luck is like
All
40.
right. So you come when you come bursting out, you see these kids, and you just can't resist. The sword of Emma comes out, and you just start chasing the kids off.
But the sword is still going to be wrapped up.
All right, yeah, you're waving
Yeah.
like this sheet.
Yeah, I'm just a crazy lady who's like, get
You're
off
not
my
that
food.
coherent.
Get off my yard, you damn kids, is what I'm yelling, basically.
100%. That is perfect.
Okay, boomer.
So yes, you very successfully send these kids away from there, and once again, your parade of ridiculousness heads down to the dock to load up the boat. The guy who is pulling your cart offers to come with you on your journey as he'll carry your things, and he'll act. He knows. Oh, I know the way. I will be your guide.
We have camels for that.
You know the way.
Well, and I put my arm around him and just be like, you don't want to do that. You should just go back to your family, because that's the safest place ever. We're just nothing but trouble. And I'm just like alcohol breath all over him.
Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
looks a little worried now.
What's the phrase for murder temple in Arabic? Hold on.
I'll tell
I'm
him.
gonna make an Arabic roll.
yeah.
I'll just tell him what it is.
Oh, so close. I get murder out.
Yeah. See, that one is no problem. It's temple you have trouble with. Oh, geez. Yeah, you can, this guy's happy because you've paid him. He's happy to follow you, but if you wish to dissuade him and save his poor life, you can also send him on his way and carry your own stuff.
Yep. No, he
Well,
needs to
now
go.
let's not be so hasty.
Wait,
I
wait, wait.
mean,
We're gonna have camels.
no,
We're gonna
no.
get camels. We're not gonna carry it. It's gonna be on camels.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Thank you.
I mean, we'll have to put on the camels. I don't know if that's enough to justify bringing him onto a boat and then just kind of leaving him wherever the boat.
You are wise. You are wise.
And we didn't pay for him to have passage on this boat, so it's all.
He probably would have slept on the deck or something.
And as we're on our way down to the boat, I want to keep an eye out for anyone who's a little too interested in our parade of ridiculousness.
Make a spot hidden roll.
Okay. Open says me. Thank you. 43 out of 55. That makes it.
All right. There is no shortage of, people you don't recognize who are clearly watching you.
Okay.
We have people watching us all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't get away from all the people. So let's go. Let's just go.
But
All
once
right.
we're on the boat, we should be fine.
Yeah.
So the guy is going to leave.
Okay.
All right. He'll get jumped just as soon as he's gone.
Oh.
Ah, well, that's Cairo.
And then you get on the boat and start heading down the Nile to Meidum. It's going to be about, you'll get into Meidum in the morning since you got here late at night. And so you have a lovely nighttime cruise down the Nile. And are any precautions being taken on the boat? There are normal precautions, but are you guys setting watches or anything like that?
That's what I was going to suggest. I've had to do that before when we're doing these kind of things. So yeah, and I will take, I'll take first watch.
I'd like to spend at least an hour with Yousef going over the book and doing the very slow. I'm going to be doing that off and on, making no real progress, but I'm just saying that I'm going to be doing it. If
That
you're
sounds
okay
fine.
with,
Yeah.
doing
He's
the
really
translation.
happy. He's happy to talk about it. He loves talking about it. He'll explain it to you over and over.
I'm trying to translate it.
Sure. Yeah. No problem. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
You
I'll take a watch sometime, either in the middle or at the end. Doesn't matter.
make me a con roll, Emma.
Oh boy.
That's what I'm saying at the end, because I should be sober by then. I just make it.
Yeah,
These
you're
dice
fine.
are done.
You're fine. So where are you? You guys, you can pull the book out in one of your rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if you can tell me on a page, kind of, not because I'm going to be trying to get the literal translation over, but there's so much more than that. I'm going to trying to going to try and be communicating the context of the page too. So that's, I'll particularly need your help for that.
Yeah, Yousef is very helpful.
Nothing bad happens because it's just a couple pages.
So, Yousef, make an Arabic roll.
All right. Yeah, 11. That's extreme success.
That's great. So, Nick, now you make me a POW roll with a bonus die.
Oh, dice. Oh my goodness. 34. What? Oh, POW? Geez, what is that with a 75 POW? Is that just a regular?
That is half. Yeah, that is half.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a hard success.
Okay, good.
All right, yeah. So yeah, you feel like you have been successful. And with a hard success, you become aware of, and actually the headdress will ask you, why are you just taking that thing out? That is a massive signal whenever it is open, broadcasting to the universe.
What sort of are there precautions to take for that?
Just don't open the book.
Well, gonna have to open it at certain points.
Be far away from everyone else.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay.
That thing is a beacon to everything and nothing that you want to know where you are. Look, I'm made of eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I saw what was happening in that harbor. You were followed by at least 7 people.
Yeah.
Everyone knows where you're going.
So you're saying no harm done this time? That's the takeaway.
Look, if you wanna just fool yourself, that's great. But I want you to live. I've made that clear, right?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll have to think about how we're going to do this going forward.
I wouldn't be surprised if like alligator-headed horrible things show up on this boat tonight to try and get that book. Because that's what Egypt does.
Huh. Okay. That's good to know.
So don't sleep is my advice to you.
Oh. Damn it. All right. I'm going to stay awake all night now.
It's a little easier with
provisions. Did you get tea?
The boat can handle. Yeah, the boat. Well, they'll be tea. That's no problem.
Okay. I'm gonna stay up tonight and just make sure alligator-headed monsters don't come on the boat. You have a good night, Yousef. Great session. I really appreciated. Really appreciate this. You get some sleep now, okay?
If you're staying up, I'd be happy to talk to you some more about the book. Maybe just finish this chapter. If you're going to be awake anyway.
I mean, if we're already done. I mean, what's the harm with finishing the chapter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you what the harm is?
Okay.
I mean, every page you read of that book unravels your mind a little bit.
Oh, well, that's gonna, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's finish this chapter. Let's just get this chapter out of the way. Then we're gonna put this on hiatus, but we're gonna finish this chapter.
Until the morning.
All right.
Until further notice.
So everybody who's taking a watch, which I guess is just the 3 ladies at this point, since the 2 guys are gonna,
I'll be free towards the morning, right? How long is this chapter?
Sure. So the 4 of you, everyone except Yousef, who's blissfully unaware, make luck rolls.
Oh,
If
I'm
anybody
so
gets a
sorry.
hard success,
Nope, but I win. I succeed.
Oh, I made it. Oh, that's amazing.
I succeed.
I smell a fumble coming.
Tiana.
I got a 98.
Oh,
I knew it.
I'm
Did
sorry.
anybody get a hard success? Just
What's
to,
your
like,
backup character?
Hard is half, right? Hard is half.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I did
Barely
not get a
made
hard.
Well, the good news is you have another inspiration from Lucifer Vitzak.
Lucifer Vilchek, yep.
Vilchek. That's how it's
Okay.
pronounced. All right. So you're back up at 11, and he wants more madness.
Well,
Oh, I can deliver that.
Yeah, that's gonna.
We're here
And
for you.
so, in that vein, Alexandra, it's like 3 in the morning. It is dead quiet. You are in a boat that is, it is essentially it's a flat boat with all your stuff in it. And then there's like one small room where all of you are. Are you in the room or outside of the room?
I'm outside of the room.
Okay. When you went outside, you noticed that Silvano and Yousef were like huddled in the back of the room with a lantern and the book.
Okay.
And
It's like,
as you're walking along, make a listen roll.
okay. Oh, that's significantly better. That is a critical success.
Oh, a critical success. All right.
Yeah, I got a 10.
You hear a very, very faint splash at the end of the boat.
Is there a torch anywhere on the boat?
No, they really frown on open flame on a wooden boat.
I meant the British version of a
Oh.
torch.
There, in your room, there are some in your in the provisions that actually, Yousef, make a luck roll. Let's see if he bought anything other than food.
Okay, rolled a 93 on my luck roll.
There,
Nope.
everything
Just
he
food.
bought is food.
You need someone to make you a torch?
They frown on open flame, apparently. I can't imagine why.
If it's just frown,
Yeah.
All right.
ask. Here.
I'm sticking as close as I can to the lights of the boat. I'm going to go and have a look, drawing a dagger just in case.
Okay. Make a sneak roll, a stealth roll.
Okay. Stealth, 37 out of 40. I made it.
All right. Yeah, you are the knight. You see one where there were 2 guys who were running this boat, and you only see one of them, and he is like laying down as if asleep, and you're down by the tiller. There's essentially like a small outboard motor.
Mm-hmm. Do I see any blood?
No.
No, he says the lilt at the end there. Still moving it carefully and quietly. I'm going to get a little bit closer to see if I can figure out what's going on.
All right. As you are creeping closer, you see something that looks like a hand reach over the edge of the boat. Oh wait, I can do my favorite thing. I always do this at ATMs, and Rachel hates it on their little camera. You see a hand just come in and pull that guy. Ooh, that looked really good. Yeah, and pull that guy into the water. And there is just the faintest, like the kind of splash that a diver would be proud of.
Shit. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to get close enough to figure out what that is. I'm going to very carefully make my way back to the room.
Okay.
and close the door behind me and like pick up something soft and throw it at the guys to get their attention.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I mean, Savannah is just like huddled over this damn thing, and so
Yes.
is Yousef, I think.
As soon as she throws something at you, the headdress just says, "I warned you."
Oh, is this the alligator things?
Have I mentioned I can see the future?
There's something in the water. I don't know what it is, but we no longer have boatmen.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I will take out the rifle.
I want to wake up Joan.
I'm
right.
going to go wake up Emma.
Sure. Everybody wakes up. You don't hear anything outside.
They were very quiet. They were very stealthy. They mostly just reached up, grabbed the people, and yanked them into the water.
So where's
But
a good,
very quietly.
Where's a good sniping perch on this boat? Who has any sort of tactical mind to them? What do we do?
Somebody
The
needs to
roof?
drive the boat. Step 1, drive the boat.
Hey,
Where's
Emma.
I was about to say, I'm like, I know that's my other character, but I kind of want to drive the
There's
boat
Thomas
too.
with his pilot skills.
Yeah. So I'll go drive the boat and brandish my knife in the other hand because that seems
So you're
great.
going alone to the end.
No, I'll follow. No, we're all sticking together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody's
we
got to
get on
drive
the
the
roof?
boat.
The roof of this
So
little...
Is there-
yeah, there
Ocean?
is like there's essentially a small room in the flat of the boat with all your stuff in it, and then a small room about that basically the 6 of you, 5 of you can sleep in. That's about like laying down sleeping bags. And so yeah, you could climb up on the roof of that. The boat itself was literally just a tiller and an outboard motor.
What's the lighting? Do they have any
It's dark out. Hey,
torches?
what is the
What's the moon?
What is the moon right now?
Yeah. good call.
We're going from we're going from full to half. So we're just before half moon.
So
All right, so-
we're waning gibbous.
Yeah, there is, there's a fair amount of there's a lot of shadow. It is not, it is not super dark.
Is there a way to slow the motor down without, like, I don't know anything about this, but like, how
Faster.
do you? No, not
Fast.
faster. Then we
Yeah,
run into
faster.
something faster.
We need to get ahead of the alligator men.
I'm sorry, the what?
What?
Oh, I mentioned that to Yousef. I didn't mention that to.
You
Wait.
didn't mention that to me.
What? What about alligator men?
They
I
can
mention-
swim just as fast as this
Oh.
boat can go. You can't outswim alligator man. Men.
We don't know that yet. Hold on.
What's an alligator, man?
I don't know, but I'm just saying is that it can probably swim.
So,
Yeah.
but I think faster is a good idea.
Did was there enough moonlight to have noticed anything weird about the hand of whatever grabbed our boat person?
Made a normal success, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It came out of the water.
Not really. No.
Okay.
No, off the side of the boat.
No, it came out
He
of the
was,
water.
he was answering
I
me.
was saying, sorry, I was telling Tiana, not really.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with Emma. I'm not letting her go by herself.
Yeah, we're all gonna go to the.
Up. Let's go up.
Yeah,
to
let's
the
go. I
top.
mean, because we've got to figure out where the boat is and what we're doing right now. Because if
Yeah, whatever.
both of our guys are
wherever-
gone,
Wherever this is piloted from.
Mhm.
yeah. All right.
It's piloted from the back of the boat, which
Yeah.
is almost level with the river.
Yeah,
so-
there's no wheel. There's no anything. It's literally
It's
just a
just-
tiller on the
Oh.
engine.
So
on the
Silvano,
outboard motor.
do you want to take position up on the top to kind of protect us and guide us, and then we get back and pilot this thing? Oh boy, that's
I can try.
That was a chuckle.
Pilot. Yeah. Okay. I got drive auto, but not much piloting.
well. Do
Same.
you want to
I'm-
pilot it? Because I'm assuming drive auto might be a little.
Jeez, could I navigate any? I'm not gonna lie, we're not in a good
Yeah.
situation.
Navigate,
Navigate.
I don't have a
think
lot.
I might
got
be the
0.
least horrible person at navigating.
And that's saying something.
That is
Okay,
saying
fine.
something.
I'm not
Then
gonna make it.
Who's going to take the rifle and sharpshoot the water?
Well, Silvio is, right?
If he's the best navigator.
Or
then he can't
he's
do
a
both.
terrible navigator.
Well, for right now, I'll just throw a map of the river in front of you.
The river goes two directions, north and south.
Climb up on the roof.
We're going south.
Trying to look for. Someone give me a boost.
I'll give him a boost.
Are you trying to get up on the roof quietly?
Let's go quickly.
Yeah, I think I was quickly and frighteningly
Okay.
needed.
Who is helping? Who is giving him the boost?
Yousef is.
All right.
And I'm going to be watching out. I'm watching out for things because come on.
So are
Yeah,
you
I'm also.
leaving the little room? Because they are basically stepping out of the little room, one step to the side of the door, and he's boosting him up.
Yep. So I'm going to come out and be on watch.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Joan and Yousef, both of you make me, let's call them grapple rolls. So let's call them fight brawl. No,
Okay.
let's call them, make dex rolls. That's what we'll do. We'll make dex rolls.
Dex is better.
Okay.
A 14. That's going to be a hard success.
Oh, I got 53, which is underneath my dex.
Okay. So everything's fine. You boost him up, and both of you and Silvano can make spot hidden rolls.
Okay.
I'm looking for a
39.
hard success here.
39 is a
Ooh.
standard success.
I got
Hard success?
I got extreme 13.
Woo! Did you get a hard success, Nick?
No, regular.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Professor, you would swear
Yes.
that a hand like came up behind Silvano, and he just happened to like boost up, and the hand like went back down.
Oh, so
The
I tell
hand
him.
seemed mysteriously. The arm was almost boneless.
Oof.
Up on the top?
Did it look like a tentacle?
Or sorry, it was Yousef. It was Yousef that it was going after.
Okay.
I
So did
I didn't see that.
it look like
Nope.
a tentacle, boneless?
It
or-
definitely had arm stuff to it.
Got
You
it.
know, it was not
Got it.
like it was not like a floppy tentacle, but there was a hand. You know, there was a definite hand, but then the arm itself was oddly sinuous.
Okay. All right. And so I said,
It was clearly not human.
yeah, no, I saw something, tried to grab for you, Silvano, but careful,
Where?
careful. We've got to be careful. Behind Silvano.
He's
No,
on
it was
the roof.
behind Yousef.
Yousef.
Behind
Oh,
Yousef.
Yousef, sorry. I was thinking both of them. Yeah. Behind
So
Yousef.
you are now on the roof.
Yeah.
I want to be on the roof too. I want to go up.
Who's gonna boost you? Are you just gonna try and climb up?
Yeah.
All right, make a climb roll.
Yay.
I want dangling legs.
That's a failure. 76.
All right, so you
Can I
do that sad thing that I do when I try and like now climb over a fence, where you're like halfway up and your legs are dangling down.
Can I try to help pull him up?
Sure, make a strength roll.
I'm sorry.
Oh man!
Can I assist by trying to boost him from below?
So you're gonna come out of the room?
Yes.
All right. So only Emma is in the room now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So I rolled really poorly. So you both clear. Alexandra and Joan, you both clearly see like that same arm just barely reaching up for Yousef as Silvano like yanks him up.
Oh.
It's like silhouetted against this and it just zips away.
Okay. I did get my crowbar, didn't I?
I think he
Nope,
did.
he only got food.
Lots
Yep.
of food.
Yep. I didn't get a crowbar.
There's a baguette.
It's a hard
I
tack.
do still have the staves. I don't want to do that.
Emma, make me a spot hidden roll.
Okay.
Are the staves in the room or are they with you?
They're in the room. I wouldn't have
Oh.
brought them out.
Damn. So that's an extreme success because I rolled a 6.
All right, with an extreme success, the porthole on the other side from the door is clearly opening.
So I'm gonna let go of the tiller and run over and try and shut it. I'm assuming it's a push.
hacky, drinky, hacky.
I've been drinking a lot. Is it a
So
push?
you are outside of the boat. You're at the back of the boat by the engine.
Okay.
And you have seen them like climb up on the roof and all this stuff. It looks like something is opening the porthole window opposite the door. So here's the door. The
Yeah.
window's on the other side.
Got
Something is trying to open that window.
it. Yeah, you're right. Because I'm assuming it would be if there's like a box in front of me that would be kind of like the building, and then over here or over on one side, somebody's trying to come in, and on the other side is the door. So
That's right.
it would behoove me. And so it's not like I'm inside pushing a door closed. I would come around and hack an arm off.
All right. So you come the deck on the non-door side.
Yes.
And you come upon a
Here goes my sanity. Go for it.
you come upon like a gosh, it looks like some sort of pudding. There is just a gelatinous mass that is kind of always moving, and it seems to form hands and do this stuff. It is opening very quietly the porthole. It knows exactly how to do it somehow. And you can plunge the sword into it if you wish.
I want to hack at if an arm is coming out, I want to hack
Okay,
between
so-
the porthole and whatever.
So for a called shot, I'll give you a penalty die.
Okay, never mind, then I'm stabbing it because I barely can bite anything. I also am going to scream, the pudding's coming for the stone. The pudding's coming. Oh no. Even though I'm better with drunken sword fighting, I'm still not hitting it at 59.
Inspire it.
Oh, really? Inspire
Yep.
it? Well, I suppose we
You
have
guys-
enough.
You guys have
Plus-
plenty. All right.
Plus, did you get Ezra
down.
and
I
Lucifer?
second it. I
Did
second
you
it.
see Lucifer Wilczek gave us another one like a while back?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, let's not lose to pudding.
All right, this is 11. So I don't know
Oh.
what 11 is out of 30. So it's a hard success.
Yeah, hard
Nice.
success. So that means you're gonna do max damage. That's a hard
sweet.
success, right?
Yep. And
Yeah, so max damage with the sword.
is what, like 2d6 or something?
No, the sword is a D8 plus your damage bonus, I believe.
Which is nothing.
So you just do max damage, so it's 8.
Yeah, you
Oh,
do
so it's
max.
8. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's
So you
8.
do 8. Make
Yeah.
me a pow roll as
There
you
we go.
slice into this thing.
Oh, nope. It's an 82. That's not great.
All right. You would swear that as you cut into this thing, for a brief second, it looks like you. The pudding takes on the form of you, and then the sword like goes through it, and there's like a puddle effect, like a ripple through you, and
Okay.
it's back to just being a pudding.
Which I'm fine with because, as I know, I am also a rabbit, a window,
A door.
a fish, a door.
Snake.
Yep, I am a snake as well.
You were a magic carpet for a while.
Yeah, I can fly, so everything's fine.
All right, we're gonna go to initiatives now.
Fantastic.
Because it has broken down in Tulsa. I believe Alexandra has the first. What is your dex?
75.
So I think. So first, I need Alexandra and Joan to both make me dex rolls.
Oh yes, I got an 08. I am. styling.
Damn. I got a 51, so a success, but not.
All right. Yeah, you both make it. There is another blind hand just reaches up onto the deck and it's like. Wait, let me- oh, it's already on.
Does it
I was
stay up
told
on
I
the.
look like a floating disembodied hand.
Which,
Yes,
which
you
is
do. It's
amazing.
awesome.
We didn't want to
It's
tell
awesome.
you because I was like, that's the best.
Yes,
Oh.
that was perfect.
Aw. It is the
Those
hand.
shadows.
Is the hand still on the deck, like looking around?
No, it just went bump, 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 and then went back down
Okay.
into the water.
So, but I heard Emma yell, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Emma yelled something about pudding.
All right. So, what kind of do
What
they
kind of
have any
pudding? I don't
oars
know.
or
Wait, hold on.
anything here?
This is Tiana's initiative now. So,
Oh, sorry.
Alexandra, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go back into the room, because she said that she said that it was going after the thing, and I didn't see it come past me. So intuition says there has to be another way into the room.
So yeah, you clearly see that the porthole has started to open.
Okay, I'm gonna go and try to close it and like latch it shut.
All right, you go towards the porthole. So make a strength roll.
Oh no. Because that's something I'm good at. Holy shit, I got a 6.
You close the porthole.
Yeah, that is a critical success.
Nice. You just blam. Close the porthole.
Is there a latching mechanism so I can latch it into place?
Sure. Yeah. Who knows how it opened it from the other side with the latching mechanic? You don't, but yes, you latch. With a 6, you have latched that window shut.
Fantastic.
All right. 7. That was 70s, 60s.
I'm 65.
Yep, Joan.
So, is there any oars or wood or anything on the deck that I could use as a proto crowbar?
Sure. Yeah, you find an oar. Yeah.
Cool.
It's actually more like a pole.
Yeah. Okay. So I have a pole arm.
Yeah.
All right. So does that count as a crowbar or does that count as something else?
It'll count as a staff. It'll do a D6.
Perfect. All right. So I am going to go around to the outside of where the porthole is to see if I can whack something.
All right. So you come around the front of the boat.
Yes.
The other side, and you see the sword of Emma is glowing, and as it always does, and it is sort of highlighting this iridescent pudding, this pile of goo that it is currently coming out of as you turn around the corner. And Emma is standing there and yelling about pudding in the stone.
All right. So
Which
I'm going
is
to
the name
try
of next week's episode. Pudding in the stone.
in the stone. I'm going to try to whack it because you can smush pudding.
It's true. All right. Yeah, I'm going to give you a penalty die because you ran all the way around the boat.
Okay.
But go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a 96
All right.
with the
Let's
penalty.
see here.
Oh no.
Emma, make me a dodge roll.
Oh
Shit.
boy. Yikes, that just went flying. I'm not gonna dodge. I can tell you this. No, 91.
All right. So you take 2 points of damage
Okay.
as Joan
How much did
Joan
we
wildly mismanages the distance of this and the length of this staff and just goes bam and whaps you in the side. That was 60s, 50s, 40s.
55.
Oh wait.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. 45.
What's your dex, Emma?
Oh sorry, 40. I forgot. I was looking
Yeah,
at
okay.
pound, not deck. Sorry.
Yeah. So I think Yousef and then, is it Yousef then
Sorry.
Silvano?
45.
So Silvano.
Yeah. I'll go across the top to
Yeah.
the pudding.
Yeah,
and
you look down.
Does this thing look like it's hard to hit? Like it's
No.
a big blob.
Yeah, it is not hard to hit.
All right, I'll just shoot at it.
Okay, make a boy. Don't fumble this roll.
Boy.
You can't tell me what to do.
Really.
I don't fumble it, but I don't make it.
All right,
Well, that's
a gunshot rings out.
Does it do anything?
Blam.
Do I?
So here's what happens. The
Mhm.
bullet goes into the pudding about a foot in, and you see like this spiraling hole that is slowly like refilled in.
Okay, that's the main thing I was curious about.
All
Open to suggestions.
45.
That's Yousef is 45.
Yeah, and then
So
Emma.
Yousef followed Silvano to the edge of the boat
Yeah, you are
and saw
now.
what he's shooting at.
Yeah.
And he's going to try to do that trick that he has in his head from the book, where he essentially is doing the rapid aging spell or wither.
Sure.
essentially,
Okay.
to try to see if he can age or
All right.
affect the blob.
Nice.
So make me a POW roll.
So he rolls an 88, which for his POW is a failure, but I'd like to inspire that if somebody would second
Yes,
it.
please.
I'll second it.
Seconded.
do it.
All right, you're
So
down
we're
to
at-
9.
Fumble.
A 25 is a hard success on POW.
All right, so with a hard success, so you all see, everyone not named Alexandra sees,
Ooh.
like inside inside this pudding, a globe forms, and this globe like glows with a bright white light briefly. It just like shines like that, and inside there's like for lack of a better word, there's like a chunk of the pudding that is now solid. It's kind of it's no longer like gelatinous, it's more fibrous.
Oh, it's working. It's
like
working.
a,
It's
like a
working.
cyst or something.
I'll aim at that next time.
Okay, so Emma, you're
All right,
closing
so-
us out.
I'm gonna whack it again.
All
I'm gonna
right.
stab it again with my sword. And I miss. Yep.
All right. So
Do you want to be inspired?
I don't know. I mean, it was.
'Cause I
a
want to
40.
see, because there's the chance of making the POW roll.
Yes.
And
Yeah, I
I
think
kind of want.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Do it.
Let's do it.
all right, you are
Sure.
down to 8.
Please. Nope. I still miss it, but I didn't do either the Amy or the Emma, so that was a 35 instead
No
of a
Amy
40.
or Emma. All right.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to spend luck. As the producer over here is like, you can spend luck. I'm like, stop being an Ezra. Shut up.
don't. Thomas is taking my only joy.
Yeah.
You could push the roll.
His other joy.
Not for a 30. Not for
All
a
right.
30.
So now all of you, except Alexandra, have seen this thing lit up, and you are aware that this is not any sort of human creation, and it's really kind of terrifying. So everybody makes sanity rolls. It is not Great Cthulhu. You should all be thankful for that.
Yes.
Whew.
No, a 10 is a success.
That is a success. So
I
if you made the sand roll, you were going to lose 1. If you failed the sand roll, you're going to lose 3.
What happens if I got an 001?
You really feel fine about things, but you still lose a point of sanity.
Damn it. Okay.
How did you roll? Were you rolling a D1000?
Yes.
That makes the game much harder. I have a 250 in sword combat. All right, so we're back to the top of the lineup. Alexander, you clearly heard a gunshot outside.
It's a pretty distinct noise, and I know that particular rifle. So,
Yes.
Are there any other portholes in this room?
Nope, that is the only portal. This is the only room.
Okay. Then I'm gonna come out and come around to see if I can help and figure out
All
what
right.
in the heck's going on.
When you
This
come
is the
out,
worst
make a
idea.
make a dex roll.
Okay. 36. That is a hard success for me.
I'm rolling like crap. I don't usually do this. I'm getting rid of these dice.
No, keep
you're
them.
not
We
gonna
like
use
those.
That was
inspiration?
good.
I like
Spend
the
inspiration.
green sparkly dice, but no, they've rolled two fumbles now.
Cool.
I'm going back to my nice frosted.
Oh, those are pretty though.
So, you because it rolled a fumble, you come out of the door, and you see some sort of lumbering human figure pulling itself up onto the boat.
I
Yikes.
would like to take a stab at it.
Sure, yeah. It rolled really badly, so you got it.
It rolled real bad. 25. So the PDF would cooperate with me. That is a hard success.
All right, so you do max damage.
Which is, let me get to that part. 1d4 plus 2, so 6 points of damage.
All right, 6 points. There is a weird grunting sound, like, "Arr."
Okay.
And you have sliced this thing really well. Make a luck roll.
41. Just made it.
All right, so you slice into this thing, and as you come out, you have smelled blood a lot. This blood smells very different.
It doesn't smell like copper. Is there something else that I could equate it to?
Acidic? There's like a it's like an acrid smell.
Okay, I want to like turn and check my knife in the moonlight to make sure that it's not getting pitted with acid or something.
Don't drink it.
Well, I mean, obviously.
I mean, you got a hard success, so sure. So you slice it out, and you hold your dagger up in the light, and it seems fine.
Okay.
But that's when you notice that the blood is clearly not red.
Great. Okay.
All right, I believe Joan is next.
Yes. All right. Well, I'm going to take the ore and be a lot more careful this time. I'm going to try to squish this again.
All right.
I got all zeros.
Hey, remember that part about being more careful?
Don't say it
Yeah.
loud. Don't.
Make me a luck roll.
These dice are going away first. All right.
No, they're due. They're
So-
due.
They are.
If you make the luck roll, you're not going to hit. Wait, you know what? I'm going to make you an offer.
Uh-oh.
You can hit Emma or you cannot hit Emma.
What happens if you don't hit me?
Yeah, that's a good question. I was going to say,
How long is that pole?
I got pretty
There's
good luck.
one way to
so
find out.
I am not going to hit Emma.
All right. So here's what happens. You come up here with this ore. You swing wildly. The pudding like distends down. You overswing and you go over the side of the boat.
That's why I was like, what happens if you don't hit me? Because I still have some hit points left.
Yeah, well,
You are now plunged into the Nile. Make a
Swim.
we'll call it a strength roll to hold on to the ore.
all right.
Now we find out if swim is a dump stat or not.
Isn't
Strength?
it usually?
No.
All
Strength,
right.
I failed.
So you have lost the ore
Yes.
in the shock of hitting the water.
Yes.
Do you
All right.
have
That
shoes on?
was, huh?
Shoes. If you have shoes on, oh, it's such a nightmare to swim in shoes.
And wet socks. Ugh.
No, what socks are? No, I'm being serious here. Have you ever tried to
All
swim
right.
in shoes?
Silvano, what are you doing? You just saw Joan
I
go
think
flying.
now I've
over
got
the-
something. I've got something to aim at on this thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Sure.
take.
So
a,
an aimed shot is going to be a penalty die unless you take if you take the term to.
No, I'm taking the time. I'm not.
All right. So you are aiming. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you're doing this turn. Okay.
Sorry for the confusion there.
No. Yousef.
Yousef is so happy it's working. He's going to keep doing it and keep trying the spell and keep trying to make it more
All
and
right.
more sick.
All right. You lose 8 magic points.
Okay.
Make a power roll.
Yeah. A 47 is a success, regular success.
Okay. You start to the globe is slowly growing as you are concentrating and chanting in an awful language that no one else knows, and yeah, you are doing it, but it seems whatever it's doing, it seems to be working. Emma,
Yep.
you just
All
saw
right.
Joan go flying.
Or follow.
Is there a life? There should no. Hang on, I'm dumb idea. There should be a life preserver. No, is there
No.
one?
Oh no.
Is
Well,
the
you know
boat?
what? Make a luck roll.
Yeah.
There it is.
Nope, there's not one because it's 83. So
With 100, there would be one, but it's deflated.
yeah, and there's no other like long pole or anything. And how fast is the boat going that I can't?
The long pole just went over the side of the boat.
Okay, so great dumb idea. I'm gonna turn this boat
Go
around.
on.
I'm gonna turn this boat around because you
Turn
kids
this
can't
boat around.
behave.
All right, so you are leaving the pudding, going back to the back of the boat, and going to the engine to turn the boat around.
Yeah, because I'm assuming
No,
we're going
take-
fast enough that I can't like somehow.
Hit the pudding.
All right, so yeah, you are going back to the engine and you will start to turn the boat around.
Yeah.
Do you have any pilot skill?
Nope, I have no skills.
The pudding. The pudding.
What about the pudding? The pudding,
Attack the pudding with the sword. Come on, we gave you a magic sword. We made you a magic sword.
Yeah, but
And
Joan is gonna drown in the Nile.
Yeah, but you're just gonna run her over with the boat, and that's gonna make it worse.
I am afraid of that, and that is a high possibility.
So let's take care of the pudding, and then let's make a good decision.
No, Emma's instinct is to go after Joan because she's overboard. I'm yelling, Joan overboard.
It's beautiful. So you get back to the boat. We will deal with rolls next round. This round, you get to the engine, and you are all set.
Okay.
On a 90-something, on a very much faster than seemingly superhumanly, the thing that you just sliced turns to look at you, and you are looking at you can make an occult roll maybe, or an archaeology. Actually, you've got Cthulhu mythos.
Yeah, my Cthulhu mythos is only slightly better than my occult.
Well,
then roll occult.
Roll it.
No, roll it. Whichever one you make, you'll get more or less information.
Okay. 63, so I don't get anything.
All you see is a horror of teeth. This is some sort of in one of those weird lucid terror moments, you're like, is that an alligator or a crocodile? Where are its teeth? You don't really come to a set answer, but there is some sort of horrible vertically based crocodile in front of you, and it lashes out at you with its tail. And you should make a dodge roll.
I'm gonna make a dodge roll. 25, I made it.
Nice.
Regular success.
So you feel its tail start to like entwine you, and you just sinuously slide out. And it is making this weird like ruff, ruff noise, this low grunting kind of noise. And I think you're next.
Okay, I'm gonna as I spin out of its grasp, I'm gonna try to take a slice at it.
Sure.
66 is a regular success.
Wow. All right.
I have really good knife.
Roll that damage.
Oh, max damage. That's 6 points of damage.
Right. You have done 12 points of damage to this poor guy. He has a family.
Good for him. He needs to stay off of our boat.
Yeah, we know his cousin, the murder turtle.
We do indeed. Good old Mitch.
Mitch.
There he is.
You slice this thing good. There is now a fair amount of ugly brownish, greenish blood on the ground. It's a little slippery. And the grunting is starting to get louder. That was that. The pudding finds itself very much alone, other than the people above it trying to shoot it. And it will make me a power roll, Yousef.
Okay. 52 is a success.
All right. So, Silvano, here's what you see. Yousef has his hands out, and there is like a globe in this pudding, in this gelatinous mass that is, he's like pointing at, and all of a sudden, the pudding coalesces into that globe and shoots up and just is like all around his hands. And Yousef, your hands are now burning. There's like this acidic burning feel, and you take 5 points of damage.
Ouch.
And the whatever the gelatin thing is has compressed itself to be about that big just around Yousef's hands.
So I get advantage on shooting at it?
I'm going to make you an offer.
Uh-oh.
What's the
You
offer?
can have advantage shooting on it, but if you miss, you will hit Yousef. Or you can take a normal shot and you'll only hit Yousef if you roll really badly.
So Yousef, do you want to turn your hands kind of like this?
Hold it up!
Oh.
Hold it up!
He'll hold his hands as far away as possible.
Turn. I'm gonna go right through your hands if I get a good shot.
Oh
Turn.
no.
rotate.
Yeah, Yousef sees you hold up the gun and he's like hiding it.
Yeah, he's just struggling as best he can to get this off of his hands.
No, hold still. Oh,
What?
Oh, this is so difficult. I'm not gonna make a regular shot. I'm less likely to hit your hands if I take the advantage.
Go for it.
Oh God. So you know what? We're gonna use inspiration though. Will you have inspiration? Our
Yep.
odds are very good. I know you will back me on inspiration for this.
Mhm.
So this is the normal shot. This is not.
I
So
think
it's just
he's
a hard
doing-
success.
I'm sorry.
Just a hard success.
Well, that is excellent. That is max damage, which is
And
2d6
max
plus 2.
damage is 12, right? 2d6?
Isn't it 2d6 plus something?
Plus
Right?
what?
Damage bonus,
Mhm.
if you have
No, I thought it was
No?
2d6 plus 4, but maybe
Plus
I'm wrong.
4. 2d6
Yes.
plus
that.
4.
There it
Yeah,
is.
2d6
Okay,
plus 4.
so that would be 16 damage.
Huh. Huh, huh,
So
huh.
while he's struggling, I just wait for his hand just right.
So again, the bullet just like Silvano is like holds up the rifle and is like, hold your hands up. And Yousef is like, what? No. And the bullet goes right between your hands and stops like right in the middle.
But is that is there any of it that was solidified?
It doesn't appear at this point.
Oh no. Oh no.
Succinctly put. All right, that is going to be Yousef.
Okay, can he get his hands out of this? Does he have any concept or just, I think I
I
just
mean,
flail?
You could try tearing them out. I mean, you could try a strength roll. You could like, I don't know, like get your hand up and try, I mean, your foot up and try and like hold them.
I think
lose
he'll
your
try the foot method where he puts his
All right.
foot on it,
Yeah,
pulls
you
his
put your
hands out.
hand down, you put
No,
your
use
foot up.
use the edge of the deck. Use the edge of the roof. Don't get your foot in it.
So make a strength roll.
Oh, 0.5. There we go. That's it. That is
wow.
the extreme
All right.
success.
Okay, so
Yay,
you,
adrenaline.
yeah, you like,
Yeah.
yeah, in an adrenaline fueled moment, you like put your foot down and you just tear your hands out, and this ball of thing goes boom, boom, like sort of rolling down the roof towards the back of the boat. And on that note, I think we're going to take a break before Emma's turn.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
how long?
So we will be back in, I don't know, as long as it takes us. Now it's like six people using 6 bathrooms. I don't know.
All right.
And
7
refreshing
people
drinks.
using 6 bathrooms. The math is hard with Thomas there. I don't know. So we will be back shortly. And somebody won the if they said it in the chat, somebody won the deck, which was
Frodo
Was
the
it-
Fourth.
Frodo the Fourth won the deck for the thing.
Yeah.
And so congratulations, Frodo the Fourth, and we'll be back shortly. Welcome back, internet friends. We took a break in the middle of combat, so we are gonna dive right back in. Emma, it is your initiative.
Did you say die? Die right back in?
So you are ready.
Turn this boat around.
There we go.
Let me feel the passion.
So make me a pilot roll.
Oh, I have none of these skills.
Excellent.
What's that? 005?
Why are you rolling an
Make it?
8,000?
No, it's 0.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
05.
5.
Oh, all right. I'm very confused. Yeah.
I mean, you still
So
don't make it, right?
You made it.
yeah, there is.
Check that box.
No, did I? Because pilot is a 1.
Pilot's a 1.
No, pilot's at
Yeah,
1.
but you rolled an 05, so you
Okay.
are turning this boat around. It's just taking, longer than it would take someone who actually knows how to drive a boat. Oh
Yeah.
God.
He made it
Hi,
back
kitty.
in. Hi,
This
buddy.
little trouble. Oh God, that's so gross. Oh man.
Was that a mouse hanging from his mouth? What happened?
No, I think that was dribble.
You are the worst. That was snot. Yeah, Clyde is the worst.
I love him.
He
Emma, it's coming your way.
The wad of snot.
Joan, do you look? What's your swim skill?
Who, me?
Joan.
Oh.
She has a 20 for her
All
swim
right,
skill.
well, make me a swim roll.
Let's see. Oh, I don't want to look. Oh, I got 18. Serious.
All right, very
Serious.
nice. Very nice. So you are keeping your head above water. You are watching the boat kind of going away. The length between you and the boat is ever increasing.
Well, I'm going to try to swim toward it.
Okay, yeah, you made your swim roll, so you will start swimming this round. Actually, this was just to get above water. You
Yes.
are above water now. Next
Sweet.
turn, you will start swimming towards the boat,
Right on.
which will be coming towards you. So now it is, let's see, boom, boom, boom. It is back to the top. So Lizard Thing is going to take a swipe. Actually, Lizard Thing starts to hiss in some horrible ancient language, and and turns to water right in front of you. There's just a splash, and there's like a little bit of a puddle on there, and most of it goes into the Nile.
Okay.
We have vanquished it.
Good job.
I mean, it's pretty hurt. Maybe it's running away. She said, hopefully.
Sure. What are you gonna do?
I mean, I can't. I could try stabbing that water. I guess.
It's true. You could stab the Nile.
I can't say. I'm not gonna
God,
stab.
dog
it.
it, Clyde.
I'm not going to stab the Nile. Is there anything? Can I? As it's turning to water and like flowing away, is there any way that I can take that I can like hit the water before it starts hitting the Nile? Like a
An attack of opportunity, I think.
So
I was trying not to invoke those very words.
Clyde's jealous of how much camera time Astrid got. Sure, you can make a knife roll.
Okay.
Am I?
Yeah, that's a critical success. I got a 13 out of 71.
Okay. So you do double damage. So roll your double damage.
2d4s. Yeep. All right, that is 5. Do I double the added as well, or is it just double the dice?
So roll your dice total and then double all that.
Okay, so sorry, I'm not working with the real paper. So I rolled a 5. My usual damage, my usual thing is +2. So is it +4?
Yeah.
Okay, so 9.
Okay. Well, wait. You rolled a 5.
I rolled 5 total.
Total. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you do. So the thing is like hissing in this horrible language, and you just somehow, super fast, you reach out and you like give it a stab right before it turns to water, and it like looks at you with this shocked face as it like grabs where you stabbed it, and it falls over backwards, turning into water as it goes.
All right. Well, that's something.
Yep. 60s. That's Joan. So make me a swim roll, Joan.
Okay, let me try this again.
You're gonna have to keep doing it.
I know.
You checked off swim, right?
I did check off swim.
Good.
And
Like,
I rolled 18 once again. I did.
very nice. Very nice.
Those weighted dice are really paying off.
He only rolls a die 18. That's what.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
So yeah, you are slowly doggy paddling your way back towards the boat. You are staying ahead of the current of the Nile, and yeah, since you made the roll, you would swear that the boat is coming around. Like you're like looking at the side of the boat now.
Cool.
We have some bits to deal with.
Ooh.
Lucifer Vicek once again comes in with 500 bits, so that puts you to 9. And then Malcolm X Cav. Oh wait, Malcolm X Cav, 500 to the player. By the way, Lucifer gives you the bits because you should stab the Nile. And Malcolm X Cav, 500 for the players. You are all awesome.
No, thank you.
Aw, thank you so much. So we're up to
Oh,
10
wait,
You're
now.
awesome.
except you, Nick. Except you. No, that's not.
Oh, me? Yeah, no, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I've tested ballistics jelly or something at this point.
then,
And I brought this all upon us, so sorry, guys.
The headdress told you. Okay.
And then Tamago Tora has 500 bits for the GM because you guys are rolling too well.
You know what?
We're
Fair-
still losing.
I agree.
Well, Tiana's rolling really well.
I mean, she's made 2 swim. Jones made 2 swim rolls, and she can barely swim.
Oh, yeah.
I have 71 in knife skills. It's actually a lot easier for me to make knife rolls.
But has Joan stabbed the Nile?
And apparently there was also one more from before the break. Was that the one where Amy taught me how to pronounce Lucifer Vilcek? I think that might have been that one.
Possibly.
I think
You know
so.
what? I'm in a good mood. I'm going to give it to you. You guys have 11 inspiration.
Thank you.
Hope you choke on it.
Kiss, kiss.
Dysentery
all right,
in the Nile.
So Joan is swimming. That's no problem. So we're back to Silvano.
Yeah, I'm looking for something that we can either something like rope that we can throw to Joan, or something that I think is long enough that we can dip down to her. And I'm on the top, so I've got a good vantage point.
Okay, so you're looking for rope.
Or anything.
Make a spot hidden roll.
Yes, regular success.
All right, yeah, sure. You will find a great length of rope at the front of the boat.
Okay, cool. I'll hop off my perch or fall off, however I go about and try and make
All
my
right,
way
you're
towards
heading.
it.
Yeah, you're heading there. All right. So Yousef, what are you up to? I like, by the way, how I'm pointing at the picture on my screen as if like Tom knows that I'm like, and now it's you, Tom.
But we all understood.
I'm so used.
You're
to
practicing your telepathy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Yousef. This is great for Tiana always reminding me that on the podcast I have a bad habit of not using the characters' names. So this is a good reminder.
This is good practice to, because I have to do the same thing when I'm running GMing, because it's like, okay, Emma, do I?
Well, Yousef knows that it went away, but he doesn't know if it's gone yet. It just went off the front of the boat and it rolled towards the back towards where Emma was
running.
So he's running back there. He wants to see if he can see it where it went to. If it's still there, he goes back.
Yeah, you will see. So you will arrive in time to see the gelatinous mass slithering down, slithering down towards the. It comes down off the roof and it slithers down the deck of the boat back towards the door.
If Yousef can still see it, he's going to try one more time to see if he can make it age it and make it feeble and firm again. So he'll try that spell once more.
I'm going to give it a dodge roll because it's moving. But go ahead, make your power roll.
All right. 79 is a success, just barely.
All right. So you create it. It rolled a critical success on its dodge roll, an odd 4. So you will throw the globe down, and a section of the deck of the boat, like the wood, just splinters and like starts to wither. That was Solana. So we're two. That was Yousef. So Emma.
Yep.
And
So
again,
I'm going to continue to turn the ship around.
There you go. You have no. You don't need to.
Okay.
You don't
I
need
don't
to
need to
roll.
roll
You are perfect. The boat has come around, and you are now Silvano at the front of the boat with the rope. So as long as nobody's trying to kill you, rescuing Joan should be a very easy thing.
Oh, I'm gonna do something stupid.
Uh-oh.
I look
Surprise.
forward to that. So on an inhumanly fast, Joan, you feel yourself pulled down into the water.
Okay.
Make a con roll.
Better you than me.
Yeah, you would not like this.
No.
All right. So you get it. You are surprised by being yanked down in the water, and you are breathing water currently, and you are like fighting your way, trying to get back up. You will take 2 points of damage. It's too dark. You guys don't actually know where Joan is.
Okay.
You sort of have an idea, but you can't really see her. So
That's gonna lead to my stupid decision.
all right, we're gonna start with Alexandra.
Okay.
There's a puddle. There's a so make a spot hidden roll.
Okay. 74 is probably not gonna do it.
All right.
No.
So the pudding that is coming around towards the door where you are, it looks just like the water right now.
Okay. Okay. I don't want to leave the door because I know that things are trying to come after what we have inside the cabin. So I'm going to post up by the door and just like keep watch.
Okay, that is entirely appropriate. That will be Joan. So Joan, you make a strength roll to fight your way back to the.
Cool. Yes. Oh, barely. 53.
All right. Yeah. Oh man. All right. This thing has now fumbled 3 times. Whatever was holding you by the foot has just let go completely, and
Okay.
you are back up at the top. Yeah, you gasp a big thing of breath. You probably think noise will be the best way for them to find you. Who else? All right, yeah. So, you hear Joan from kind of far away, like, ah! Okay, that was 60s Silvano. What is
Oh,
this?
good. I don't have to give away my position. I was going to start shouting. Can I tell which side of the boat from her shouting?
Make a listen roll.
Listening is so hard.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't think it's hard 6.
As long as you made it, yeah, you can. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I maneuver to the side of the boat.
Sure.
And how close?
It looks like the boat's going to come around, so she's going to be on the inside of the turn.
Does it sound like we're coming up on her quickly, or?
No, it sounds like she is a little bit away.
Okay, because I'm gonna want to shout to her to grab it when she's.
Sure.
Now
Now,
I'll shout now.
make me an intelligence roll.
I know, but she's gonna need time to get towards.
I like the addition of "I know" there.
No, I know this is stupid. Like, do I need to actually roll to know this is stupid?
No.
Okay.
So the only thing that I was going to point out is that without something tied to the rope, you're just throwing a string in the water and hoping that it's somewhere near her.
Well, I can double wrap the one end around my arm, and nothing could go wrong.
And dive in the water?
No,
where does
I
that
would be the
Roll,
end?
please roll the intelligence roll, please. There are thoughts that you need to have.
I'm brilliant. This is a great idea. I'm going to be the anchor.
All right.
I'm going to
Oh,
grab my
no.
hand and throw the other part over, and I'm going to shout to Joan.
The end of a rope into the water. Sure, this is great.
I'm going to shout to Joan to grab the rope when I throw it towards her.
All right.
Look for the rope.
Yeah, this will be great.
I'll just have to make a strength check to see if I can hold on to it.
That's all you need.
Overboard.
Sure. All right, that's what's going to happen soon. Yousef, what are you doing?
Yousef is looking for where it went. Where did it go?
It looks
see it
like
at all?
it slithered up the deck in the direction of the cabin in the door.
Can he see it right now, or does he have to get off the roof?
You'd need to get off the roof to see it.
He's going to climb down quickly to try to chase it, basically.
All right, make a spot hidden roll, since it is pretending to be a puddle right now.
Oh, 76 is not going to do it. No, he does not see it.
There's a lot of liquid on the deck right now.
He's looking for it. He's going to keep
Sure.
looking around.
Sure. All right, Emma.
Still
so
driving the boat.
So you are turning the boat around.
Yep.
Make a spot hidden roll.
Please. Oh, 23. Let me see if that's anything more than. So my spot hidden is 86. So 23 is definitely a hard success, but not a critical success.
Nice. You got with a hard success, you clearly see, the gelatin thing sliding up the deck towards the door.
Okay.
It rolls off the roof kind of close to you, and then it
Is it coming up behind Alexandria?
Yes.
Okay. So I shout, Alexandria, look out. It's coming. It's behind you.
Okay.
And then is there any way I can slow the engine down a little bit? Because I don't want to accidentally, I know that we're going to miss Joan, and that I know, again, not the brightest person, but I know that if you drive by way too fast, you definitely can't pick somebody up.
Right. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Make me just roll me and don't fumble to accidentally turn the engine off.
Okay. 64 is not a fumble.
You're good. Yeah, you're good. You are slowing the boat enough, and you're factoring in the fact that you're about to go downstream.
Yep.
So yeah, you are well in control. All right. Joan, you feel top of the lineup. Yes, you should make a dodge roll, Joan.
Let's try it. Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. Sorry, I got 2 10s.
I know that feel.
Yeah,
like,
that's how you
wait,
get it. You get it 4 zeros in a row.
Exactly. I was like going, what is that?
And with the
All right.
D1000.
Oh, yes, I got a 28, so I'm good.
Nice.
Was that a hard success?
Wait, which one am I looking for?
Dodge. This thing got a
Dodge.
hard success to hit you, so you need a hard success to beat it.
No, it's a
All right.
regular.
So you feel some sort of horrible pain in your side. You
Uh-oh.
take 8 points of damage, and you are, let's just say it, you are in the mouth of a crocodile right now.
Yikes.
8 points of damage?
8 points of damage.
Right.
6, 7, 8, 1,
What?
2, 3. Shoot.
Is that like half your hit points?
Yes.
All right, make me a con roll.
Okay. Make sure I have the right dice this time. Okay. Con. Yes. Ooh, I made a nice hard success, but not a
All right.
extreme.
you remain conscious, but like your vision goes white with pain and the shock of, because it's not only that the crocodile bites you, but then there's the immediate shake that comes with it.
Yeah.
Just
It's got me.
super disorienting. All right, that was super fast. It's to Alexandra.
Who's fast but not super fast.
Any of that.
So I heard Emma yell that, right?
Yes.
I want to turn and see if I can spot this thing that's behind me.
Sure, you know what? There's water on the ground that's moving. It is not that hard. Like if you're looking for it, you can see it. So yes, you clearly see some sort of mass of liquid on the ground that is purposefully moving. It's kind of weird. You haven't made a sanity roll for this here yet, so you should make a sand roll.
Damn. 96.
Ooh. All right.
I mean, it makes sense because the goo stuff. That makes sense.
So
Damn
you're going to lose 4 points of sanity.
Okay. And there's an and.
And you are just having Peru flashbacks.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be anywhere near here. It is only, I'm not going to say that for your character. Like, if there's something that's keeping you at this door, I'll allow it. But you want to be as far away from whatever that is as you can be.
Yeah, I want to be as far away from that door as I can be, but behind that door are the staves and the book and all sorts of things that I do not want this thing getting a hold of. So I want to leave, but if there's a way to not leave, I'm going to stay.
No, you will not leave, but you're going to have a penalty die on everything you do, only against this thing, because you are just, it is everything that you fear and hate and see at night when your eyes are closed and you're at your weakest. That's what is happening here. All right, that is going to be Silvano.
Yeah, am I close enough to throw the rope?
Sure. You make me a spot hidden roll.
Oh yeah. Hard success.
Hey, is that a crocodile? Hey, why is the water churning near Joan?
There's blood in the water. But more importantly, I see Joan.
Yes, you see much of Joan.
Okay. Yeah, I throw the rope.
Not as much as there used to be, but much of her.
Yeah, I throw the rope.
Okay. Make a throw roll. There's no anchor, there's no weight on this. You're just
What do you mean no I'm the anchor?
The anchor, well, there needs to be weight on the end you're throwing. Otherwise, you're just throwing a string that will drop immediately. That's why, the life preserver on the end is the thing that helps the.
I mean, is there anything nearby?
No, you.
Then I'm just gonna have to do my best with what I've got.
All right.
I'm panicking.
You've got a large rifle.
So throw roll. I need this to be inspired or not. What is throw? 13's a regular success.
All right. So who knows how? It is one of the most improbable things anyone has ever seen. As Silvano wraps the rope around his arm and then backhand throws it, goes, Joan! And the rope goes flying in the air and lands within your reach.
Yay, desperation.
Yousef, what are you doing?
Yousef, he's still chasing it. I think when Emma pointed it out, Yousef might be able to see it now, right?
Sure.
All right, he's going to try to zap it one more time before it gets too close to Alexandria.
All right. Go ahead and make a power roll.
He'll yell out his creepy, crazy, ancient language and point his fingers at it to try to make it die. 23 would be a hard success.
You beat it. So yeah, you hit it.
Okay.
And this time, you the globe sort of encompasses. it's elongated, and the globe encompasses like the middle of it, and the middle of it starts to harden and shrink, and the whole thing is kind of like stopped and is sort of writhing. It looks, unfortunately for Alexandra, it looks even more like one of those maggots now.
Yeah.
So Emma, you see the rope go flying out, and wait, is that a crocodile?
No, it's an
By
alligator.
Joan? Oh yeah.
Is it attached to Joan still?
The crocodile is, yes, pretty attached.
Okay.
Yousef, you lose. Oh man, you lose 8 more magic points.
Yousef is out 0.
All right.
now.
So, only Alexandra. Well, no, Emma and Alexandra will see this. Yousef, like, says things in a language you don't understand. He points at the thing, and then he just passes out.
Can I roll con or something? Or
Oh no,
Is that
you're at
possible?
0 magic points. You are
Yeah.
unconscious.
he's at 0. Okay.
Yep.
And all I see is bye. All I see is a crocodile. I have Joan, half croc.
Yes.
I don't see Alexandra running away from the.
I'm
the
not
puddle.
running. I'm standing. I'm just
Okay.
freaked as hell.
This is going great, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty much our usual par for the course.
Best boat trip we've ever taken.
Trouble out one door, trouble in the front, trouble in the back.
I'm never getting on a boat again.
Yeah,
Seriously,
where-
Only
where's-
trains for us from now on.
No, I'm seriously about to have an Amy rider where it's like, nope, no boats.
Yeah, where's the
Like-
Duchess?
I have some really bad news about how to get to Shanghai.
We are
Airplane.
getting some sort of plane. We're taking a
Dirigible.
plane. I'm so tired of boats.
What is,
Dirigible.
Blimp.
what is it? The Trans-Siberian Express? The
Mm-hmm.
the like 24-day train ride?
Sure.
All right, so the
Sounds
only
good.
thing I see is Joan, so I'm going to, but we've got her. We've got her, so I'm
Well,
going to take.
the rope, yeah, she has grabbed
Okay.
the rope. I mean, you're not the only one that's got her, is part of the problem.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
speed up. Please don't speed up. Please
No,
don't
I'm-
speed up.
I'm not going to speed up. I'm actually going to leave the boat because I'm assuming we're going back up straight. So if I leave the rudder, it should be relatively straight.
Sure.
Oh, God.
As far as you know.
Is there anything to kind of tie it off or at least like stop it from doing this, like how it might do?
Yeah, you can find something. You can spend this turn lashing the rudder.
Okay,
so
I'm
that
going to
it
lash the
will-
rudder before I go
All right,
out and beat a
lash the rudder.
crocodile.
All right. Oh, Joan. Let's see here. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna make you an offer.
Uh-oh, don't take it.
Yeah, let's hear.
You can try and fight your way out of this thing, or you can try and strength your way out of this thing. If you fight your way out and you're successful, it'll have to make a roll to stay clamped on you. If you strength your way out and you're successful, you're probably going to take some damage.
Ouch, the eyes.
Psst.
All right. So my choice is if I fight, like, to use brawl,
Yep. You're essentially like punching it in the nose as they
and
tell
maybe
you to
try to
use
get to
shots.
let go. But if I try to strength it,
You're like ripping
make
yourself
it
out.
awful. I'm gonna punch it because that's what I do. Is
You're,
punch.
all right. Make a fight brawl.
All right.
It's not even going to dodge because it is too busy eating you.
Yeah. Yes, I made it. I got a 36 out of 47 is my fight.
All
roll.
right. I believe your damage for a punch is a D3 plus your damage bonus. So go
Yeah,
ahead.
I have no damage bonus, so I have a
All right, so
D3.
roll your damage.
So I roll a 6 and half it.
Yes.
1. But
I'm going to use one of my inspiration to help this poor crocodile.
Oh,
I really helped that crocodile.
Oh.
So you punch it.
Yep,
and
I biffed it.
It takes the damage, and it will not let go.
Okay.
We're pulling up a crocodile.
Yep. It's
Yep. Man, it might be time to use some JD Matthews inspiration here. My last one. My last kill a character inspiration.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't expect John to be.
So
Yeah, nope, didn't expect that.
No.
The crocodile is going to try and death roll you.
Oh, and Nick? I'm sorry, and Silvano?
What?
We'll get to that.
I've seen those videos.
So what you see, Silvano and people who are, and Emma, the crocodile has Emma in its jaws, and it just starts flipping over
Joan.
repeatedly.
Joan.
Yeah, I'm not
yeah.
in a death roll yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Joan has, I don't even make a con roll, Joan.
All right.
Use inspiration.
I don't
if
even
needed.
know what to roll here.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Everything. Okay, I made it.
All right.
40.
You remain conscious as you are repeatedly like thrown underwater and all this stuff. You take another 8 points of damage.
Oh, that's too much.
All right. So
Shit.
here's what happens. You take a major wound.
Yep.
So we're playing with pulp rules, and that means that the first time you would die, you take that major wound. Now, you're still low hit points, so it's going to be bad, but the next time you would die, you are croc food.
All right. So what is my hit points are right now then?
They're still 0, so
Oh,
you're
okay.
close to death.
Gotcha.
You should get away. Getting away from this is
Yep.
super bad.
Imperative,
It's something you
yes.
want to do. So yeah. Yeah, that was didn't even need the inspiration. That was a good crocodile. All right. Silvano, make me a strength roll. As that rope starts to wind around the crocodile.
Hard success.
Hard success. Nice. All right.
I'm not
So-
that weak.
My hero.
You had to be good at something.
She above water?
Joan, make me a strength roll. Joan,
Joan,
make me a strength roll.
Oh.
So the croc is like rolling over and over. The rope is like leaning around it, and Silvano like just
Yanks
slits himself. All right, you are still holding on to the rope.
Yes. Oh, I made an extreme strength roll. Serious.
Yes.
All right, with
I have it wrapped around my arm, so it ain't going nowhere.
All right, with an extreme strength roll, you hold on to that rope with all of your might, and Silvano doesn't move at all, and he is just he's a rock there, and
Please don't die.
gosh, no, I'm so you got an extreme roll. All right, I'm gonna let you tell me. You got an extreme strength roll. How do you get out of this?
Well, what I was thinking that I could do is if I kicked off the crocodile, because I just like pushed with my foot and kicked off, they might be able to pull me up at that point.
Sure, you made the great roll, so that's it. Yeah, you like both your legs, you push off the crocodile. You feel how close to death you are. And with literally your last effort,
Yes.
you grab that rope that is now like taut between a crocodile on one end and a New Yorker on the other end. And it is a tug of war between a very strange tug of war. And you are literally like one hand dragging yourself. As you start to assess like what is going on, you look down and make me a luck roll.
I got some good luck going, so hopefully this will.
Come on.
Yes, I just made it.
All right.
I have 72 luck still.
So 2 fingers of your non-dominant hand, the bottom 2 fingers are gone.
Okay.
And the left side of your body is just, like shark attack victim. There is a gaping wound all there. Your right hand is slowly pulling you up that rope towards the boat.
And since I kicked with one of my legs, I could try to get that over and go, or just one hand.
You're heading towards it.
Sweet.
The crocodile like kind of hasn't even realized you're gone yet, and is more fighting against the rope now and trying to like figure out what's going on and ringing against that. All right, let's bring in the rest of the initiatives here because we still have some other stuff to deal with. We did that. I think we're back at the top. No, sorry. Yeah, we're back at the top. So, there's Yousef just passed out. There's some sort of wriggling, gross sea cucumber-y thing on the ground in front of you. There's some yelling about Joan grab the rope up at the front.
Okay. There's nothing that I can do about what's happening at the front because everyone who can is there. So I'm going to take a stab at the maggot thing and just like...
you don't even need to roll. It is held in place, essentially. So you just stab this thing, and it's almost like a balloon popping, but like a weirdly tangible balloon. And so there's this, it's like a slow motion pop of just
yeah, I make just like this horrible little noise in the back of my throat, just my throat just burning at that. Do I have the penalty die on that?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, 87.
All right. You lose 3 more sand. And you are now fight, flight, or flee because you've lost 5 in a short period of time.
I'm in fight mode.
All right. You are just so nobody really sees this, but you are just wild-eyed. Mm-hmm. You have 2 daggers out, and you are just like spinning. You're on a swivel. You're just like, you're breathing hard, your eyes are wild, and anything that comes near you is going to get stabbed.
Oh, shit.
All right. That is now Joan. So make me a strength roll.
Yes. 32. So, yes.
All right. Yeah, you have now pulled yourself almost to the boat. The left side of your body is currently useless.
Yeah, it's done.
You're literally just like you every pull you feel like, is this the one I'm gonna die? No, maybe no. She is close enough now where Silvana, you could probably start to yank her up.
Okay, yeah. Emma, can you hack at the alligator?
The alligator is
out there.
He's
way out there.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if you pull her up, you'll be that's a good point. You are currently in a stalemate with an alligator. So if you go to pull her up, there's a chance the alligator could pull you in.
Oh.
Call for help.
Yeah, Emma, you're there, right?
Not yet.
Emma's at the back of the boat.
Yeah, I was.
Oh,
my
yeah,
next
I'm
turn,
calling
I was
for
gonna
help.
run around.
All right, yeah, Silvana's yelling for help. Yousef is out. Emma.
And I'm
Right,
I'm pulling her. I am going to try and pull her up though.
You're on the top floor.
So you're going to need to make me a strength roll.
Okay.
because you are now moving when the
Yeah,
whole
regular success.
All right, so you very carefully are able to move ahead. Let's have this thing make a strength roll. Oh God.
Yay!
Yay, that
Yay
sounds
or
terrible.
boo?
I think somehow a crocodile is drowning.
Got the rope in the back of its throat.
I rolled a 99.
It is. It's
Oh,
choking
huzzah.
itself.
God! Oh my
Huzzah.
God!
Yeah, this thing has been spinning, and like its snout is now like shut with this rope, and it's like stopped moving. It's just like trying to figure out what is going on.
Pull it up and Emma, hack it. Get over here and hack it.
The crocodile's a ways away. You know, this is like
bring it
50
in and we'll
feet.
hack it.
Oh, get me up. Get me up.
Yeah,
I
I was
am.
about to say.
You're on the rope too.
Emma,
Okay, so I've made my way to the front, and as soon as
Sure.
Joan gets within distance, I will pull her onto the boat.
okay, yeah, that is no problem. You get Joan up. Joan is in a bad way.
Mhm.
Like in the sort of way that when you look at her, she gets scared by the look you make when you
Okay.
see what that she wasn't sure about her mortality until she sees you like look at her like, how are you still alive?
Mhm. Yeah, and I grab her by like the belt buckle or whatever, so not to touch any of the stuff.
All right, yeah. A surprisingly careful Emma.
You got to stick your thumbs in the holes.
That's your job.
All right, I'll get to it next round.
It's your
All
medicine.
right. If so, Silvano, if you don't do anything else, this crocodile has had enough of all of this, and it is just gonna like float down the Nile unless you really want to like, pull it in and have boots made or something.
Ooh, enchanted crocodile man boots.
It's not enchanted. It's a stupid crocodile.
No, we'd have to enchant them.
Ugh.
Tending to Joan is the
All
high
right.
priority.
All right, so you let go of the rope, and the crocodile starts to recede. The crocodile is trying to get away. The boat is following the crocodile down the river because the thing has been left, and this crocodile now is like, why won't they leave me alone?
I'm running away. It's supposed to leave me alone now.
The crocodile just wants to get away from you, and the boat is just inexorably traveling back down the Nile. So I'm going to bring us out of initiatives.
How long have we been traveling on the boat?
This was about 4 hours.
Okay, so we're not. It doesn't make sense to go back.
Oh, we've turned. Keep
Probably
going.
not.
Okay.
I mean, there are probably better hospitals in, You're not sure how Joan's going to feel about a camel journey through the desert.
She loves that. That'll raise her spirits.
No, I think we should go back to Cairo.
So
And
that would raise her
where's-
spirit.
Yeah, where's everybody else?
Well, is Yousef awake?
No,
Is there
Yousef, so
He's
so
on the
here-
roof?
No, Yousef is down on the deck, passed
Okay.
out near Alexandra, who nobody wants to go near.
Is there a relatively civilized place that we're heading to? Do we
Cairo.
think there's hospitals?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
heading
no.
back.
Sorry, you know very little about the village that you're going to stop in.
Oh, village. Okay.
Yeah.
You just had to say village.
There is no major medical facility in the town that you near Meidum.
So salvager rights on the boat?
Sure, it's our boat now. Let's go back.
Because we love boats.
Where do
so
we
much.
park the boat though? Once I bring us back to Cairo, how do I park? Where do I?
At the
where do I-
Waterland parking lot.
Okay.
Do a neat little skid into harbor.
Yeah, I should.
Just
Power slide.
Yeah,
So first aid. Who is anyone particularly good at first aid?
Is
Not
Yousef
you.
awake?
Yousef will come too. So
Okay.
there will be right as Alexandra is kind of coming out of murder stance, like you wake up and Alexandra is standing about 5 feet away from you, just wild-eyed with her knives out.
Oh, Dagger lady.
Call me that one more time, I dare you.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened?
Yeah, And that's when Silvano yells,
Oh my. I think
Even I know this is beyond my. Yeah.
we're relatively safe for the moment, but things are looking a little bit bad for Joan. We should.
What happened? What happened to Joan?
Anyone help!
Go
Let's
find
go.
out.
Let's go. Let's go to the front.
Am I still in murder mode?
Are we the only ones still alive?
you won't leave the door.
No, I'm still there. Like, go deal with it.
Yeah, Yousef will run to the front of the boat.
Yeah.
He'll
Can
run to
I
the front.
try and roll first aid? I have some.
Yeah, do it.
No, not enough. That was only
All
a
right.
50.
Well, Yousef wants to try as well.
Sure. Everybody that wants to can take a chance to.
Except me.
I figure I can't do my own.
Damn it! I'll do it myself. Okay,
not as
success.
first aid on yourself.
Come on.
That is true.
I got 34, which is not a
You got.
success.
Look at this, Silvano. Silvano's like, let me show you how it's done. Keith."
When do I get my skill up in this?
Yeah, seriously.
I think you made the skill check the first time you had it. That was the
No,
problem.
I failed it, but I got it checked off again, and I'm waiting for another shot.
Mhm.
So Joan, you're stabilized. Like Silvano starts like making, who knows where he gets them bandages, like ripping up random shirts he finds and just anything he can find around.
And the worst bedside manner you've ever seen.
There is, you now, Joan, really realize that your left hand has been mauled.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
Stop doing that!
so my hand is mauled and my side is mauled.
Yeah, you are in bad shape.
My legs are still okay, but my side and my hand are just
Yes.
totally,
Yeah. So yeah, you will head back to Cairo. You'll get in the morning, and I'm guessing there's a fun conversation at a hospital as you bring Joan to the hospital.
She fell in the Nile. Alligators ate her.
Yeah.
Yousef will talk to the people.
Yeah.
He'll take care of it.
Dumb American tourists. That's all you have to say.
There you go. Yeah.
Back to Cairo.
Sorry,
So-
I don't actually mean that about Joan, but it's a good cover.
So it's gonna take the hospital wants her to stay there for a week.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We need some space beat, guys.
Where's her backup character?
We need some, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna call Rogers.
This is an option, Joan, if you wanted to bring your backup character in here and then have when the professor has sort of come back, and rested appropriately, because you have suffered a grievous wound here.
Mm-hmm.
And so either it's going to be a week of kind of downtime, and so I do think this might be an appropriate time to, in the next session, have your backup character show up.
Okay, right, the acrobat.
Yes. Who gets the staves now?
This guy.
The headdress will tell you that you need those staves.
Man, I wanted the headdress.
Oh, do I? Why? Why do I need them?
Because if the kid has the book and the staves, he can do horrible, horrible things.
Can we
Amazing
split the
things.
staves?
Why would you do that?
It's true.
Split
If
the
you split
difference.
the staves, they have no power.
Ooh.
Even better.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I'm afraid of having the power too. I don't know what I could do with the staves.
You need every tool at your hands to just survive this.
I have one spell that I can cast.
I can teach you more. But if you don't have those staves, it's going to take a little bit of you every time you do it.
Tell me about the spells first. Like, there's no point in having them if I can't even use them.
What do you want to do? I can help you.
Can you bring fingers back?
That is bizarrely specific.
Yeah, or I mean, heal horrible wounds.
Well, I mean, so the problem is that healing is really just transference.
Go on. So you're saying that the wounds would have to be transferred? I mean, bodies heal. So
if you want to heal ahead of time, it's essentially someone else taking that wound into themselves. Those staves would let you take the wound and put them in the staves.
I run to everyone else. Guys, I think I have something. I think I have an incredible idea.
Okay.
I need the staves.
Because of
what?
Okay. I said this. I said this to Joan, and I'm going to say it to you. No one is getting more than one magic item.
But I can't take Joan without both of them.
That's how I run D&D, by the way.
I think.
I'm so confused.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
I think I can take the charges from the staves and use them to displace her injuries.
And place them where?
It's a transference of energy.
Transfer from one point to another, but where would this other point be? Are you taking the wounds upon yourself?
No, into the staves.
And also
that
remember,
would be bad.
Weren't you completely concerned about getting power sucked from you? I mean, now that you're the owner of the staves.
Oh, I'm not charging them.
He's not the owner of the staves.
Okay, whatever.
I'm not charging them.
That got spicy quick.
I'm just taking all the bits of our soul that have been ripped out without our knowledge and using those to repair Joan.
Our souls have not been ripped apart. That's complete nonsense.
Exactly.
Our souls are fine. All that is ambient willpower and energy.
Our souls are fine.
Speak for yourself, man.
I used up all of my own personal willpower just trying to age that horrible, horrible creature. If I had those staves, I could have done a lot more. I'm very limited by my own personal.
Well, I don't need them permanently. I just need them to try and fix Joan.
And
how would you do that?
Yeah, do you know how to do this? Because I feel like
the
you can barely roll a medicine check. I'm sorry. You can barely bandage anything. Let me rephrase that. Sorry, back in character. I've seen you put your thumbs in wounds before, and now you're going to use a magic item.
I've learned a great deal.
So you're going to use an ultra powerful item to then try and fix somebody. I'm just saying that there's
calling the kettle black.
It is because the kettle knows that stuff gets messed up
at the time.
All we need is space mead. 8 hours in the dreamland, she'll be healed. I was in her situation just a mere 3 days ago, and I'm fine now. That's all we need to use. I don't know what we're talking about otherwise.
If we go into the dreamlands,
what will happen? We'll see bunnies. They'll talk to us.
Shut the fuck up.
Woo!
We can be found. We can be found by things that aren't bound by the rules. They're bound by here.
Emma already killed that thing, and nothing happened to us other than we had a wonderful time. We read some books, and a train went through.
You had a wonderful time. The rest of us had a very difficult time.
You're all completely fine. How about this? I will go, and I'll take Joan with me to Dreamlands. The two of us will be perfectly fine. In 8 hours, she'll be healed. That's better than anything else you're discussing.
I vote for my idea.
Your idea, if you believe it will work, I'll support Silvio. He's a very knowledgeable and wise spellcaster. If you can try it at least. But if not, let's just use the space mead. 8 hours.
Joan's not injured in Space Mead land. Joan's injured here. You have to fix her here.
I was as well. Don't you remember?
You weren't missing any parts though.
That was a horrible injury.
There's still a little bit of scarring from that, right?
Yeah, we're still not healed from that.
Yeah, you definitely have scars.
I'm perfectly fine.
So no, we need to take it a step beyond what space meat is even capable of.
Well, and here's the other question. We got the space mead from the person that you stole the book from.
He doesn't know the book is missing.
Does he?
He doesn't. He never uses the book.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely sure.
Then you can go and talk to him and ask him for the space mead.
I'll certainly do that if you just
On
give me
your
the
own.
moment. Okay, that's not a problem. He's a friend of mine.
No.
But
He wants to roll the dice. He can take the chance by himself.
Okay.
Okay, we have to fix Joan before he gets back with that horrible space mead.
I'm not sure what you're proposing, but if you want to try it, I'll support you. If that doesn't work, then let me do my plan. I'll go with Joan into the Dreamlands. We'll be fine. In 8 hours, everything will be back to normal. You don't have to come. It's fine.
No,
We'll be
you
perfectly
were
safe.
oblivious to the horrible things that happened.
There was no horrible things that happened other than a funny rabbit and a snake and a lot of conversation.
Just because we don't tell you about the horrible things doesn't mean they didn't happen.
Oh, they were fine.
Emma Prime.
There were no horrible things.
Emma Prime is now
You're
Nitocris.
lying.
We found Emma Prime. She's now Nitocris. That's what happened.
Oh, but she's not in the Dreamland anymore, is she?
No, but God knows what's going to come out of the Dreamland this time and find us.
Let's we know it worked. All of us came out just fine. It will be one way that we can heal Joan. But I'm willing to support Silvio's idea. If you know a ritual of some sort, I'll be very happy to help you with that.
Yeah, we can try your idea, Silvano, as long as you then don't keep the staves. I don't think it's wise to keep the staves with any one person. Where keep the staves and another powerful magic item with one person.
It's just for doing this.
All right, then we can do that.
Will you teach me the spell?
Oh, headdress of eyes.
Of course, I'm happy to. All I want is for you to have these abilities. But did I hear you were going to give the staves back?
Just for the time being.
What does that mean?
Means, I mean, they're not gonna not be available. They're just not going to be immediately available.
That was non-Euclidean grammar.
Glad you're able to appreciate that.
Fine. Here's the deal. We need to go to the hospital where Joan is, your friend, and you have to put me on her when you're done.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. So you'll head to the hospital. You have the staves. Is anybody else going?
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my
Like
knife,
how
too.
we're letting him go by himself.
Oh, Yousef,
Yeah.
you're in charge of taking notes.
Oh, you have to tell me that. That's covered. I got it.
And you get to the hospital, and the headdress says you should sit down.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Well,
you all see Silvano sits down and then immediately just starts going. And that goes on for an uncomfortably long time.
Can I wipe away the drool?
We're not
So-
out in public, are we? We're in a
You are
closed
in
room.
you're in a private hospital room.
Okay.
It's been a minute and he's still shaking.
Okay. My knife, the sword is out, just ready to stab anything that isn't any of us, and a human being.
Yeah, I have a dagger in my hand, just sort of balanced between my fingers, going, I don't like this.
I think that covers everything.
Yeah.
I think you're ready to stab anything
Yeah.
that
pretty
is
much.
that gives indication of being living.
All right. So about 2 minutes, Silvano, you wake up. It feels like no time has passed, and you know the rite of transference.
Okay.
Write that down.
Silvano, are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, you are very much not okay. Make a sanity roll.
Sorry, mate.
So is that a roll to lie then after the
Well, let's see how the sanity roll goes.
8?
All right. 08.
Yep.
Wow, you're surprisingly okay with this. You lose 1 sanity.
That's
And
a little tense, but
Wow. There you go.
What happened to you, Sylvia?
Huh?
What happened?
Oh, it was teaching me.
That's how it teaches you?
That's how it taught Emma.
That looked painful.
Yeah. I
Okay,
noticed
so
that.
those staves.
Yeah. You prepare the rite of the rite of transference is it's a 6-hour ritual.
Oof.
Okay.
Get some
And
cookies.
so you are standing in
I
front
grab a
of
snack first.
you've got
Go to the
plenty of
bathroom.
snacks. You have to pay for that.
I've got that covered.
Yeah. You are standing over her bed with the staves like crossed over her, and you start chanting. And there is what follows is 6 hours of chanting.
Okay. During that time, I want to like tap Yousef on the shoulder and be like, can I talk to you for a second?
I'm taking notes.
Can I talk to you for a second?
I'll take over the note taking if
he's chanting, and none of us understand it anyway.
I've got all the entire thing written down. It's repeating. So far, he's repeated it. It's 217 times.
Okay, I'll just keep ticking it for
18.
you.
Keep
Just
the
give me
tallying.
Okay. What?
I'm sorry I shouted. I'm tense and I'm terrified, and all of this is very much beyond my ken. And I have seen what happens when people take all of this lightly, and it doesn't end well.
It'll end just fine.
No, it ended the universe last time.
No, it didn't.
Yes.
Human beings have stopped this horrible thing at least 4 times in our past history.
No, I mean, in the universe that Emma and I came from, it ended the universe. I have watched this. I have watched a world die. I watched all of the lights go out in rapid succession, and I never want to see that again.
Well, as long as we stop this horrible thing from happening, that we can stop that. But we have to do everything that we possibly can. We really shouldn't be afraid of this. We have to try.
I think being afraid of it is the only way that we can handle it with any degree of safety. Understanding Yousef, listen to me, please. Handling this as if it's live dynamite with the fuse lit is the only safe way to handle this. I agree that we need to use every tool that comes to our hand, absolutely. But treating this as if it's a day at the circus where nothing can possibly go wrong is a very fast way to kill a universe again.
I think I understand what you're saying, but I don't think that's an apt analogy, because there's things that we've learned, and we have to use what we've learned to help us. We shouldn't learn it then forget it, or learn it then ignore it.
No, I completely agree. We are learning the things that we are learning because we need them, and that's fair. But treating it as if it's nothing more than an algebra equation that's easy to solve and then, let drop, that is a way to die very quickly and very painfully. And I don't want to see that happen with us. I care about this group entirely too much to see us die. So we'll use every tool that we can get our hands on, absolutely. Even that book that terrifies me, absolutely. But we need to be careful. We need to treat it as if it is a live explosive in our hands.
Oh, I do think we've been careful. But I just, my fear is this. Caveman was afraid of fire, but fire was a useful tool. These things we're finding, these are more powerful than we can comprehend, but these are tools we must use. We must try.
They are bigger than our universe. They are bigger than the multiverse. They're bigger than all of the worlds on top of each other, but they're bound by rules. And so we're doing our best within the rules as we can. My fear is that you say, use the space meat and go off into the dreamlands. We did that, and I mean, I'm glad that you had a good experience with it. I really am. And you got a lot of useful knowledge out of it. The rest of us did not have such a good time with it. We were in different time speeds, and it was bad.
I hear you. I'm sorry that I can't share your derision for the space, but do keep in mind, just taking a boat ride is dangerous.
Yes.
Going to sleep in a hotel is dangerous.
Apparently.
Walking to a mosque is dangerous. Anything we do is dangerous. We can't be afraid. If we know something works, we must proceed.
There's a difference between the danger that follows us because we are on a path to stop the Black Pharaoh and deliberately going and dancing around in front of it saying, this is going to work, you can't hurt me.
Oh,
and that's what
I've been given that impression.
You have. And I'm very afraid for you, for us, because it feels as if you aren't taking it seriously.
Oh, I am, but I'm fearful that you just don't understand. I never understand.
I probably won't, because I haven't had the same experiences. I haven't read that book, and I never intend to. But I am all right with not understanding. I am all right with saying, as best as I can, I'm going to help keep us grounded.
Okay. I'm not sure how to respond to that. Just don't kill me, and I'll do the best I can.
Don't call me Dagger Lady again.
Well, you're kind of scary.
That's the point.
Don't kill me, and I'll do the best I can.
And that's really all I wanted to say. I do appreciate your search for knowledge, and I appreciate that you want to understand this. These are just things that are, you said it. It is so far beyond human ken. This is ants trying to, lay sugar crystals in a circle to get a human's attention.
Other humans have succeeded before us.
And they have gone evil and mad.
Oh, no. Other humans have done a marvelous job with very low tech, very little knowledge. That fellow Octavius, the Roman emperor, he did an excellent job.
Yeah.
Other Egyptians, just simple Egyptians, 3,000 years ago, overthrew Nyarlathotep, and I'm sorry I said his name, but
please don't ever say his name.
It took just mere intelligent apes with no skills, no knowledge, just the will to fight and resist. That's all they had. And
the Black Pharaoh has learned every time.
Oh, but we have more tools.
We've gotten stronger, absolutely, and smarter, but so has he.
We'll do this. I've seen it. We'll do this.
All I'm asking is that you be careful.
Oh, I'm very careful. Other than, I'm not going to try to attack anybody again like I did that one time. That was a mistake. But other than that, I'll stay far away.
And I think
we'll be fine.
And I think that we try to avoid the dreamlands as much as possible. We were told that the rules that apply here don't apply there. So there, sure, Emma killed an aspect of the Black Pharaoh. How long do you think that will last? And there, he can directly work against us. He can't do that here. There are rules, and the big rule is he can't affect us directly or tell his people where we are. Otherwise, we'd be swarmed all the time. So, but in the dreamlands, that rule doesn't exist.
Oh, in the dreamlands, he doesn't exist, thanks to Emma.
For the moment, how long do you think that will last?
Oh, as long as the dreamlands remain true. But I think we're just talking in circles. Don't fear the dreamlands. It is what you make of them. If you bring fear into it, then your fears will be manifest.
I think you are as wrong as it is possible to be about them. But
I happen to know more about them, I think, than anyone here in this room. I'm the only one here that has actually studied them and experienced them. And the rest of you are expert on ignorance, and you just think that because I'm younger and I haven't seen what you've seen, that somehow
we were all there.
And all of us made it out safely, whole, healed.
You have
we're
more.
fine.
You have more experience with Al-Azif, yes.
The
But you
Al-Azif has
not-
revealed to me many of these secrets, including the details of how the dreamland operates, but you don't trust me.
Do you ever let anyone finish a sentence?
I'm sorry, you don't believe me. I don't know what else I can say to you.
I believe you, but you're minimizing what we know as well.
I'm sorry, I don't believe what you're telling me about your fear is unfounded.
You're wrong. And I'm
I'm more afraid of you than I am of the Dreamlands. So if you threaten me, fine, I won't go. But there's more danger here in this world than there is in my mind and my dreams.
Sure, you go
This
ahead.
world is scary and dangerous.
But there are rules here, and there aren't there.
An alligator ate Joan.
You said it yourself. We're talking in circles. If we keep going, I'm going to get upset, and neither of us want that. So why don't you go back to taking your precious notes?
My notes are important.
I'm gonna just turn and walk out of the hospital room.
All right. Okay. Make a when you leave the hospital room, make a spot hidden roll.
Yeah. Yes. Regular success.
You see, as you leave the hospital room, you see the guy who was pulling your cart like outside. He tries to disappear, but you get a glimpse of him before he like dissolves into the crowd.
I'm gonna take up a post outside the hospital room with a chair and just like sit there.
Okay. All right. Make a luck roll.
Luck right now. Yes. Barely.
That's all I needed. All right, so back in the room, Silvano's going to chant for 6 hours. It is not thrilling radio. And there is, as the chanting reaches a crescendo, Silvano, make me a power roll. And Joan, make me a con roll.
I get inspiration.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can inspire it if it's that bad.
Plenty.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to be inspired. I didn't
Okay.
mess it up, but
That's another
I'm
one.
above.
So we're down to 9 inspiration.
Nick, how'd you do? No?
I didn't make it. Can I get an
did better.
inspiration?
Yeah, I second
Okay.
that inspiration for
Yeah,
Joan.
I already marked that inspiration down.
Okay.
So Joan, roll again.
All right. Oh yes, much better. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was con. Yeah, I made a hard one.
Oh, good.
All right. So Silvana, you missed the power roll, right? Okay. So right as your chanting like reaches a crescendo, and you know you've done this entire thing right, you hear, sort of cutting through your concentration, you hear the headdress go, "Why are you doing this way?" And then you finish the chant, and Joan floats into the air like violently. It's like a electric shock, but it keeps her in the air. So she's about a foot and a half off of her bed. The staves are like searing into her body. And the staves soak into her body and disappear into her body. You now have 2 tattoos of those staves crossed on your chest.
Okay. Do I wake up or am I still?
Yeah, you wake up and you are fine. You have all your fingers. There's not even a scar.
Okay, but I have new tats.
Yes. And no staves.
I'd say, what's with the tattoos?
the transference was supposed to go into the staves, not the staves transferring into her.
Oh,
Oops.
goody.
What?
Why did you do it that
wait,
way?
What?
Joan,
Wait.
you're
What do
a-
I hear?
We sacrificed the staves.
No, you don't
I
hear
guess that's
that.
fine.
Yeah, what do I hear?
But
you,
still,
you explained this wrong. This is on you. And I take the headdress off and I put it on Joan.
Oh!
Oh no!
Here we go.
Okay.
I'd like to come back into the room at some point, hearing all the noise.
That, well, you went out the front of the hospital, so you're actually down at the street. Because that's where you saw the guy,
Okay.
like, outside the hospital. So you're, like, staked out outside the hospital.
Oh, that wasn't what I intended, but okay.
Oh, because he was, like, in the crowd outside.
Mhm.
But we're going to end here with the headdress being, actually, the end is the headdress saying, "It's so nice to meet you."
I'm giggling.
Yes.
And then-
Wow.
I can't
Wow.
believe I didn't make that roll.
That
should have been easy.
Wow.
That is I mean, it was a transference. Man. All right. So the quotes from this time are, I want to say, "Don't do anything you wouldn't do," but that's terrible. There's a time for fire. I'm going to the library and trying not to burn something down. We're in Egypt. It should be easy to get gold. It's reverse eating, which I don't even remember, but I like that one. We're inspiring Emma to drink. The pudding is coming. My personal vote, our souls are fine.
Yes.
And I think my second vote, don't kill me and I'll do the best I can.
Yeah. But I do like reverse eating. That was, buying things rather than.
Yeah, that was
It's reverse
that was
eating.
Yousef going to the store to buy things.
Yes.
It's just to
Yes.
get it to make
It's
to make
very
food. It's reverse
conceptual.
eating.
Very conceptual.
All right. So,
Guys, thanks. This was, I know, we were, I want to once again thank Thomas and Amy for all of the work they are putting in.
Oh, yeah.
Because once again, at 6:50, I was changing, cameras to go to a better, and they have dealt with so much technical stuff
Yeah.
to get us to the point where we can play games. For many of us, this is, this working from home and this whole thing, it's been easy. But Thomas and Amy are working their job and doing this as a full-time job. And I can't thank you guys enough for everything you're doing to keep this stream going and to keep us being able to play the game we love while we're doing this. It is super exciting. So you guys are banking 5 inspiration into the Book of Inspiration, and I am banking 1. So
Wow.
we are putting 6 into the Book of Inspiration.
Wow.
That is great. Thank you guys, the people at home. Thank you for sticking with us. And a lot of us are theater kids, and this is what we do. This is how we deal with trauma. Telling stories
Exactly.
is how we deal with trauma and how we deal with things that we can't understand. And so when we can come together here and tell our silly little stories, laugh, roll some really bad rolls, yell at each other a little bit, that's a day that helps us get through the rest of the week. And so I hope that we can give you a little bit of that, and that you can have a little of that same feeling as we do this. And I hope that, people in the Czech Republic can finally go to sleep, because I think Lucifer might be a vampire. I'm not sure. And here comes Clyde. So remember, Monday and Tuesday, it's going to be Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh again. And then we're going to be off until Saturday, when we will play again. I will have a new webcam, so hopefully I won't be a Bond villain floating head. I also won't wear a black shirt. I was trying to rep Quests and Chaos, that was That was my thing. But I think that's gonna do it for today. Oh, there we go. Here's
the chunk.
There we go. That is a big old cat. Folks, thanks again, and everybody stay safe, and everybody
Stay healthy.
Stay healthy and wash
your hands.
Yeah, and look out for each other.
You know, we'll be at some point we'll be back in the studio, and at some point we can all leave our houses, and we'll be happy about that.
Boy, won't we?
Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Have a good night.